What a perfectly normal thing to call it. Do you like Line? Is your name Peter Pan? I had to turn it off because it was doing a weird thing. Now would be a good time to use up the bandwidth that needs to start the fucking thing to download a video game. Zoom Beanies. Steel Rain. Dark Knight. Matchsticks equals 1. 1 like equals 1 match. 1 battery put in the flashlight to keep Freddy away from you. Guardians of Victoria. I thought I'd stream. My head's fucked up. So why not look at a game with my brothers? Omnipresent, what the hell is that? You played 1 minute. Oh, is that the hacker game? Power of a self-aware, take control of sentient and see what choices you'd make. Ugh! It's probably not a good streaming game. Yeah, that's probably not. We need action fuckers. Play some Darkest Dungeon like a real streamer. I always just get fucked up in it. Calm down or I'll get the scary fish. How come I can never look at this preview? You suck. Tembo the Badass Elephant. Yeah, we can play that now. Can we guess what you smell like today? If you'd like to. You wouldn't like to. You Pharisees? Game Freak. Oh yeah, put a little sticker in there. If you would like a Thursday stream, here is one. Stamina. Batman, Painmonger. The Quirky Elephant game. Okay, close all this shit. Oh, is it because it's uploading the thing? Five Nights at Freddy's World. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Is it an MMO? It's a MMO on looking at cameras. Do you guys want to play Chatterbeat? Naval Combat game on Steam. Play the new FNAF. Please hit Doctor. Concerned White. There's a Sherp earlier. Consider it. Oh shit! It's going too fast. Such a little for revenge. Who? Also gift sound. Punish Steven. I want to. Okay, I put that on a thing. Is it a Metal Solid song? I don't know them very well. Okay, open it on this computer. Put it on the thing. I wish you could have like a side song going on that just kind of hums to you while you're streaming. It doesn't overpower it, knows its place. Punish Steven. Oh, is that a... I didn't even realize... It's got a fucking eye patch and a horn coming out of the top of its head. It's not enough to have horns on the front. Tooth horns. Okay. How... Oh, that's gonna get acclaimed. Don't look at it! Okay, get it. Get it! Punished. No. God, you're fucking intelligent. It's even difficult
Shut up,
to...
faggot.
What the fuck is that? Hey! These things get kidnapped by... Equip Steven, Slide Steven. More horns, yeah. These things get kidnapped by teenagers. Pretty good. Oh, that fucking... Alexander... Yeah, I wish that was a trend. I wish he green screened and I could have Alexander dancing on my stream and kicking at shit. Yeah, just kind of like that. Maybe up here, so it's like a little badge. Punish Steven.
S the fuck up.
S the fuck up. Punish Steven. Look at it! Oh, yeah, I should also post the thing. Look at it! Thanks for the Steven! So the elephant... Put the elephant in the colander. Whatever happened to Mercenary Kings? Did it turn into a game, or did you just go? From the expanded universe. Yeah, he fucks people up and knocks them. Okay, imagine that song and you hear just his knocking shell against other things. Oxenfree, like I told you. I like the one that most just a fucking beetle. Pizza Steven. With the beetle who sold the world. I thought you died. Oh, damn! Oh, wow! Thanks for all your money! You're so fucking unique! Everyone now knows how fucking Batman! Agent Dart... Yeah, subscribers... I don't know why you keep doing it. Coming in after they see that. It's safe in here. We have a guard, so... You'll... Oh, shit. You'll not be harassed or sassed while he's on duty. Add Steven fighting sounds and subs. Just random. Yeah, should be good. Dancing kick Plato in the dick, but he has to jump because Plato's dick's pretty.
You fat, stupid, echoing, bitch.
Echoing bitch. It's got permits. Imagine instead of a fucking tutorial on itself, they're just like, oh, okay, here's your first mission. And you gotta fight your guys or whatever you do in this game, and they teach you how to do it. Dash jump. Oh. What's that? It's a Mario game. Getting angry at Mario. Super Mario Jump! Nintendo. It's a cereal! Wow! Do you remember those Batman... Good job, soldier. Was it nice for you as it was for everyone? Yeah, it was pretty good. Twitter's been a good thing to laugh at of late. I'm heart sick. I have illness, so it just sucks to move around or even move my eyes a lot. So if I can just sit there looking at a thing, that's pretty good. Even to play a game can fuck you. Streaming a thing makes me not think just that contact high off of so many nice individuals, so many wealthy individuals, makes me forget all about my. You should have. Damn, I'm ill, actually. A nondescript illness, but I wish there's only one way to help. Should have just thought, first of all, how to game them. Nintendo made a Tumblr. Daniel Songer! It eases me a bit to scream Daniel Songer to grind up juice. You already forgot how to play. Bars and cars. I got a confirmed smile, man. Experimental surgery, please. Link to GoFundMe. Yeah. Okay, so that dude who disagreed with a feminist has his thing tomorrow. I want to feel okay enough to go to it. I should be okay. I think I'm in the final grips of her. Fuck him up. I got a white hipster on me. That's the thing you can do, right? You're allowed to just walk into a court case and represent anyone you like. Oh, it's like Donkey Kong. Keep running. That was actually an evil thing. Do these pornuts do anything?
Oh shit, I thought you were using some sort of echoing program for your voice. But I had the stream open in 3 different windows. Each window lagged behind the last. Trippy shit. Sorry, bro. Love you.
Wow, and I bet you were calling me out for it in the chat. I like calling out. I just calling you out, dude. Yeah, more like you hate being called out by the truth riders. You shouldn't have destroyed all those. You would have been able to get that donut. You're probably so humiliated after being called out. Exactly. You destroyed a manhole cover. Yeah, go under it. Boom. That's not what you do. Just leave him. That Detective Banglid for this case was like there was no fucking harassment. The worst this guy said to this girl was that she's got a fat ass. But I think I've seen that, and it was only indirectly. I don't think he said it to them. He's like, they should be more concerned about their fat asses or something. Like, he said they have fat asses, but he wasn't like, hey, you got a fat ass! He was shitposting in their little tag they made and said they got fat asses. After she had already blocked them.
Hey, asshole! You wanna handle your shit? We're trying to do something here. Your phone is fucking
You're getting
with the
mad.
screen.
I saw that. You're getting
It's
mad,
6
dude.
months. How do you not know by now?
Wow, you can't handle something not going your way. Fat ass. What's fat ass gonna do? You rescue people. I wish when you rescued them, they had little powers. They would shoot champs at you. You fucking... Yeah, go back to your Republican tower, perhaps. Republican? The ass was fat. You must have quit.
You sniffed it. You knew you were gonna record, and 3 fucking months. That's like 1 trimester. The fucking subscription incubated. Your baby is gonna come out a big shit log.
Don't
Why did
wish
you
that
stay
upon
here?
anyone.
Just clear your nose first.
I
before
think you're
you
the
press
baby
the
that
button.
came
You knew
out
you were
of
gonna do
shit
that.
log. I think you should go back up there. This game is just pretty standard platforming fare. I hear a lot of people liked it. Well, you're wrong. It makes that Donkey Kong sound when you collect things. Oh, God. It's got a Psychics engine in it, too. Your baby's gonna come out and start making a shitty blog. Ooh. Can you... Yeah. Don't! Yeah, okay, new game. Keep trying, skeleton. Do it. Do it. What you mad for? Do it. Do it. Is that good? Hipsters! Forced a shitlog today. Play Uber Strike. Yeah, okay. Kovac play this? Did he like it? Shell City. Yeah, we're good. I had a shit log slowing me down. Sometimes when I eat a thing, it makes me really tired, but I realized... No, don't go in it! I realized don't go in it. Do you guys get that? I'm told by the internet and self-diagnosing that it's like a sugar thing. You eat a thing and you get pretty tired, and it's because a shit's building up and getting ready to shoot out. Sure wish I could leave. What shitties you got? The badass elephant. Oh wow! Thanks for all your money! You're so fucking unique! Everyone now knows! 17 months! If you like anything, especially games, this place is not for you. You killed the music. Nah, I was going... Lost Moon, last played Tuesday. Did we actually play this? Try Gasp. Yeah, we played it, and you just go. Platform game.
Canada, Terra de Naseo, ton front ascent to Florence Glorio. Carton Brazia fucking piggy, yeah big fat piggy. Why don't you take another feed from your trough, you fat piece of hair and pork?
No, it's cool. I got some juice. Jackbox. If digesting passive poop is a strenuous process, you probably need more fiber and be more hydrated. That sounds preposterous. Is there a vomiting noise in that subscriber yodel? Invalid application descriptor. Okay. Read-only memories. We resume. Executive assault. Can I get a refund on the stream? Why is the thing freezing? Consortium. What was that again? Oh, it's that. Yeah. You're in an X-Men boat. What's life is hard? Resident Evil 0. Why are those games so fucking boring? Just put a fun thing in there. Fiends of Imprisonment. Okay, let's play this one. More MGO. Yeah, you want it? Oh god, it's got so much lemon in it. Will any game just surrender, because this is pretty much what happens. This fucking game won't launch either. Oh wow! Thanks for all your money! You're so fucking unique! Everyone now knows! Who was it? Choco Mongoose? Thanks for looking at me. Oh, now it goes. A game by AJ Starkey. Thank you. No, it's... Yeah, okay, we'll play it. This is some Gyri bait, though. Blade and Soul. What's that? I want a refund on the stem cells it took to make this fucking thing. All the cells I produced while looking at it, I want them back. Show up and Periscope it. It's at 10 tomorrow morning, so if I wake up and I feel okay, then maybe I'll go there.
Ruin has come to our family.
I'm very skilled at... Wow! Guy's bragging about how good he is! What a surprise! Don't start any stories yet. Don't talk to me like that. Spooky Gyries. Coming to, I wonder. Okay. Okay, make it new everything, because you obviously fucked it up. So I'm actually very good. Click the letter. Darkest. What's their family called? No, I saw... How about like a... Feels like circles. Hire me, I'm your new intern. Voting for Vermin Supreme?
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside.
Was that a light disc?
Leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road. And on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps...
Okay, so we pretty much know there's some evil stuff in the woods. Mail me $50,000 and suck me off. I named a leper after you. That's kind of you. The fucking light disc video. Okay, so what is it? That if you... There's these little light discs, and you have to get a bunch of them for them to be good? You throw them at people or something? And he made a video saying they're not good, and everyone's like, they are good. And he's like, no? And then they explained how to do it, and he's like, oh yeah, you're right. And then everyone's just like fucking this guy and his light discs, and he cries. I must kill fresh meat? Okay. Yeah, I don't... Oh. Nope. I must kill.
You're gay.
Why did her voice wobble? I love that it's 2016 and gay is still an insult. It's pretty much the best one. That's gay, dude. I must eat. Must eat. I must kill fresh meat. I must eat. Mostly negative! Is a light horror story adventure game based on the sad story of a butcher. Free to play. Okay. Standing amount of oh fuck. That is probably the hardest I've laughed in months. I was fucking crying and my abdomen hurt a lot and I was drooling a lot of stuff out. I had to put my head down on the fucking desk and try not to pass out. He fucking said enter text here on the fucking thing. Had to put on a condom. Don't want no short dick, man. he took his actual dick out and he was masturbating and putting a condom on. Don't want no short dick, man. Otis Gyri. Don't want a short dick, man. And also the reactions to it, like, okay, cool! My last day as a surgeon. Story time with Otis Gyri. Heartbreaking, true. Oh, I don't want that. Inspirational short film. The Emperor in the porta pot. What does it take to kill? Story time. A thought-provoking pondery. Don't want no short dick, man. How to put on a condom.
Hi, welcome to the Otis Gyri channel. I'm Otis Gyri, a veteran storyteller and professional voice actor, and I love to spin a good yarn. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like
I
button.
vote that it is time to change the sub sound.
Don't forget
but
to
I'm
smash the
also
fuck
an
out of
idiot.
that like button. I missed it because I was talking.
What Does It Take to Kill? By Jordan Echinelli. Narrated by Otis Gyri. What does it take to kill? The thought resounded about my blank mindset, almost as loudly as my voice against these concrete walls. What does it take to
This
kill?
fucking sea urchin sting
I thought
remove
it
has
over.
been in my YouTube
For
side thing
some,
for
it
over a
only
month.
takes a dagger
Kill
in
my
hand
life.
and a
Kill
chest
my
full
life.
of rage. For others, all it takes is a misplaced pill dropping a drink.
And they kill someone?
For the
Oh, that's how
professionals,
they kill.
all it takes is a wad of cash. For not-so-professionals, it might only take a gun. Even for the lesser, it might only take one needle too many or one pill too few. A part of me pondered why I was haggling myself like this. Why ask?
Why'd you do that?
But all the same, the question bounced around my mind. What does it take to kill? What does it take to kill? I paused.
Bitch, shut up.
What does it take to kill?
What does it take to kill then?
I sighed.
This is still too loud.
Such atrocities have been committed. A mother, child, a pensioner, and a father. A whole family. My friends. Slaughtered. And all it took,
Slum.
all it took for me to kill had been
Ebola.
3 bottles of beer and some car keys.
Three. Yes.
Three.
Thank you so
Three-
much
three
for
bottles of
taking
beer,
time out
three-
of your
Three
day
fucking
to
driving.
listen
That's
to
like
this
one
story.
trimester. It's fucking subscription incubated. Your
Well
baby's
timed.
gonna come out a big shit
Three.
log. Why did you stay here? Just clear your nose first before you even press the button. You knew you were gonna do that. He killed him. Best of 2015 scariest and true stories. 3 fucking bottles. Otis Jerry's horror time. Ickbar Bigglestein. A young child's turned asleep by a sock puppet. He made a sock puppet account.
Good evening, listener. Thanks for joining us.
By Otis Gyrie. Yeah, shoot that
Ickbar
little man.
Bigglestein. By Stephen D. Harris.
Clear your Gmail before you press
Narrated
the
by
button. You know,
Otis Gyrie.
clear your cookies.
When I was a small child, I was terrified of the dark.
When I was.
I still am, but back when
I
I was
think
around
we've earned this
6 years old, I couldn't
Oh,
go
where's
a full
Alan?
night
Oh,
without
yo,
crying
fuck
out
this.
for one of my
We don't have time for this shit. My alien abduction story. Yeah, we'll hear a few of them. Of course, a bunch of the recurring things will pop up, and we'll have bingo type. A story of alien abduction, right? My alien abduction story. This guy looks like that Pruane, dude. Documentary of the most fascinating case. My first alien abduction. Oh, yeah,
Hello.
I believe it.
I'm wearing my weed sweater today because it's 420.
Okay, does it get
Very
good?
bright light. At
Cyberlink UCam. Unregistered
And
hypercam.
I felt-
Lacerta.
that I was in the middle of, not in the middle.
I don't know if I'd be able to... Okay, actually just do it. Dank alien sucker. I have a
Because it's
husband
420.
on Mars. His name is Talop. I have 3 children.
Yeah, happy 420, everyone. Anyway, so
Oh, God. Don't laugh
this
too much.
is
You'll
gonna
get
be
fucked up.
on an abduction. How you say it? Abduction. An alien abduction
They
that
stole
happened to
a
me.
lot of my vocabulary, too.
Probably like 5 years ago.
Check your Gmail.
I was
Thank
living
you.
with my ex-boyfriend in Miami.
see
And
him.
at the time, I was practicing how to astral travel. And
Yo!
meditating
She's met
every
Beelzebub
day,
before.
and I was lucid dreaming. I was really heavy into
Dark
lucid
Stone.
dreaming and stuff like that.
Prepare for shitty. Second shitty inbound.
And I was like really heavy into like astral traveling and everything like that.
Bot colony. Shitty's
so
heaven.
like,
Your ass is all that.
oh,
Thanks for shitties.
I have
That's
2
insulting.
stories. I'd tell you the one that happened to me in Miami, and then I had another one that happened to me here in Indiana.
Sounds good. Astral travel.
So, yeah,
my
anyway.
ass.
And one morning,
Weird pause for 45
I
seconds.
usually
to
like
center-
I just turned ad block off for your channel and your channel only.
Force myself
Does
to have
that
astral
actually
travel.
help
I
at
would,
all,
Yeah,
or
it
should
does.
I just
make
keep
it happen.
blocking?
But this
If
time,
you
Like I'm
want-
already a
this morning, it
subscriber
happened
and
on
I
its
donate
own.
too much, so you already have a lot of my money.
And then, like,
you
Thanks
went
for
without
making
that
me
fucking
log.
thing.
I was.
I think it's against the terms to say
Yeah, it happened on its
to
own.
turn off, to
And
turn your
then
ad block
it
on.
felt
so
like
for
somebody
sure,
or
do not
something
turn on
was
your.
pulling me out of my body. Like it did it by itself, and then
Don't do it. Yeah,
the next thing I know is that my room, like I basically went into like this dark portal.
My intellect? Okay,
And
well, I was
there was
talking
like this
over
really
her
long
intellect.
hallway.
My intellect
It
saw
was
this dark
like
portal.
went into like this dark
Oh,
portal,
intellect.
and there was like this really long hallway.
You forgot the
It
chest.
was like huge, like a very, very, very
No?
extremely wide, huge, big hallway of some kind.
I was gonna scream.
And it was
I'm
dark,
aware of that with some
but
anger, but I
there
already
was a
yelled at
very,
someone,
very,
so-
very bright light at the end of the hallway. And
I'm
then
aware
I
of that!
realized, at first I was
I
like
fucked up.
floating, like my astral body was like floating, laying
Velvet
down on my
Heroes?
back on this invisible thing. I didn't see it at first.
Invisible dick, dude.
And then I realized that I was laying on a metal bed. And I was going down this hallway. And then it was very silent. And
How silent was it?
on the sides of me, like on the sides of the wall, I couldn't move at all. Like I couldn't move my astral body at all. The only thing I could move was in my head. So I was just like looking, like, you know, I looked at I was slowly moving down the hallway. I looked at my right, and I realized like the walls had like, it looked like hieroglyphics
I hired Griffin.
was on the wall. It looked like it, but it wasn't. It looked something like that, mixed with some foreign, strange, tribal-looking, I'm just gonna say alien-looking letters. But they kept like mixed with like pictures, like hieroglyphic-looking pictures, like you would see in like a pyramid, but like
Pyramid.
it kept changing. Like it'll like keep moving and rearranging itself, and it never like stayed the same. Like it didn't keep a form. Like it just kept changing, and all the walls were like that. Like both sides of the walls were like that. Like they had like words on the side, and I couldn't understand anything it was saying. But these letters
saw
were,
a
like,
Hebrew
or
shit
these
posted
things
in
that
the
I was
hallway.
seeing,
This is a
things
woman.
I can't even like.
An experiment.
I can't even like explain the way it looked or what I was looking at. So eventually I reached into this hall, and then like
Yeah, is that a thing? How do
I
This story is
was
making me
laying
want to
in
jump
this-
right out of my astral
in
body.
this,
And that is an astral fact.
it seemed like
you-
it was in like somebody already. It was like a molding of my own body. I was laying in a molding of my own body. Next to my ex-boyfriend, he was there on my left side of me,
It brought me into
and
my.
then I
it wasn't
looked
a booty
out
call.
to
It
my
was
right, and I was in the middle of space. Like I was so, but what was weird is that there were no stars. It was
that
just
hurtful?
black, and I felt that I was in the middle of, not in the middle, you know, but like just somewhere very, very, very deep in space. I didn't feel Earth anywhere around me. Like it was pretty scary to be honest with you, because I was trying to pray to God for whatever this is going on,
I'm
whatever
fixing
it
to
was,
pray to God,
for Him to protect me and for it to stop, whatever it
Oh
was.
shit.
And I was laying, this ship that I was in, it had like a it was all made out of like metallic metal, and then
Fuck you. Fuck you.
it had like a
It was a. How many views does this have? 197.
like the whole right part of it was open, and then only the bottom and the top part of it was like over me, and then the front in front of me, the front part of the ship was open too. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the best way I could explain it. It had no walls. except for on the left side it had walls, a metal wall that connect the top and the bottom of the ship together.
Metallica adopted her, yeah.
While I was praying to God, usually I could feel God or I could feel who I'm talking to or praying to. I couldn't feel him. Like, there was no energy of God or a God or any positive entities, or there was like nothing. There was not good energy or bad energy. It was like
Don't want that?
nothing. And it felt like, overall though, it felt scary. And overall, it didn't feel good. Like, it felt, I didn't like it. Like, it was too foreign. Like, it was too, like, I'm not used to not feeling God with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not used to not being able to pray to someone and someone not being
Jupiter
able to hear me. Like, it was just weird. And I never felt that. And it was like the loneliest feeling ever. Like, I felt so lonely. And I couldn't ask for help for anybody or anything. I couldn't talk to anyone. I don't even think I could talk anyway, but...
They ill like fire.
Jonathan Blow peed in a jar and
like,
posted it on Twitter.
Yeah,
that's a cyber fact.
And then...
Like, he's got a catheter in his dick?
What else happened?
I don't think he has the courage to put
Alright, this part is very hard to explain.
And then all the way into his dick.
So I'm laying there in the molding of my body, next to my ex. And, what happened?
Oh yeah, how did that time that aliens abducted me go?
There was this eye, this metallic, huge robotic looking eye, but it wasn't like robotic, it was like intelligent, Daddy? Like it had life in it, but it looked robotic. And it was made out of metallic. But the thing about the metal is that the metal, like, the ceiling on the ship, I can't even describe. It wasn't hieroglyphics. It was just like the metal
whistles.
I don't know what it was. I just say it's metal because that's the closest thing I can say what it looked like. But it changed. It kept like changing, just like how the pictures and the letters that I saw on the wall on the way to the ship or whatever. It kept like moving around and making different shapes and all this weird shit. And it would like form certain pictures, but I wouldn't understand, or my head couldn't grasp what I was looking at. It was so like what was weird is that the eye, you could see the eye moving inside of the metal in the ceiling, and then it came out and then it was like a big white eye, a big metallic, God, I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't like a white eye, it was like a metallic eye that popped out of the skin of the metal or whatever the fuck. I don't know how to explain it. And then it looked at me like it was scanning me, but it was moving super fast. Like it did it really quick. Like just like look at did like a scan over my body, and then it looked at me, and then it like squirted this what do you call it? It wasn't warm, but it wasn't cold. It was just like I don't know.
Is this the plot for the next Transformers movie?
Abducted, looked at by a metal
gray liquid all over my body, like, and it covered my face first, and then I could feel it covering all over my body and the rest of my body, and then I can't remember anything that happened after that. It wasn't painful or nothing.
I can't remember anything not happening.
They didn't say anything to me.
A big mouth.
I woke up back in my body in my bed, shocked. That's the first time that I remember that I was abducted. I mean, I'm pretty sure it happened a few times before. If they have a molding on my body, I'm pretty sure I've been there before. But the second time, I'll talk about in my next video. Bye for now.
She has blue hair and she is Gem and the Holograms. 9 months ago. Alien abduction. I'm curious to see. Oh, 19 seconds. What type of person emerges as the usual from these? Makeup girls were ghosts. My alien abduction.
Did I ever tell y'all about which I was to use to travel to the year 3047?
Okay.
Did I ever tell y'all about the time I was abducted by
Sounds
aliens?
like daddy's cummies.
They planted this strange device in my cerebral cortex.
This better not be a joke.
Which picks up subliminal messages through reruns of Family Matters. One night, Steve Urkel appeared to me in a dream and gave me the schematics for a time machine, which I was to use to travel to the year 3047, where I would meet with a man named Gargamel Bojangles and pick up textbooks on quantum physics in exchange for 57 crates of ramen noodles and 2,000 orange Jolly Ranchers. Well, upon my arrival in the year 3047, I was immediately confronted by 2 gun-wielding Elvis impersonators singing some strange song about Obama, grape bubble gum, and sour cream and onion potato chips. I was confused and didn't know what to do, so I ported back to the mothership to await further instructions.
Pretty good. It's the shit like this, Carol! Alien abduction story. Yeah, I like when people get to the point in a relationship when they can just really say to each other, it's the shit like this! And it's a common thing to hear. Part 1 of 2.
Have you ever had a dream that you could, you'll do,
you were,
you want, you could do so, you'll do, you could, you want. You want them to do you so much you could do anything?
Okay, was this one like?
Isn't that? You can go listen to it there.
I don't know.
So that was one of the...
Nope. It's the shit like this, Esteban. Every day. Alien abduction story, hot, lady, beautiful.
Hey everyone, Leia here. How's it going? I thought I'd make a video today and share my alien abduction story with you.
December 2012, Antichrist rise imminent. Jesus saves us from hell. It's from 2012. Get right with God.
Because I said that I would in my previous video called 5 Facts You Probably Don't Know About Leia. I said that number 1 is the fact that I was abducted by aliens when I was 6 years old. So I'm going to share that with you. And this video is also kind of a video response to Felipe Sparks 29's video called My UFO Experience, Intent and Synchronicity. So if you haven't checked out that video already, definitely check it out. It's good stuff. And yeah, I guess I was just thinking like, it's probably not the best idea for me to be sharing this right before I go to sleep, you know, to bring back all of these thoughts and feelings, all these memories that were quite traumatic, a little bit traumatic at the time. It's probably not the best, but you know what? This is really the only time that I have to make this video, so it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so when I was 6 years old, one night I woke up and I sat up in my bed. I was kind of groggy, kind of half out of it, just kind of like,
you see, Sean, you see this right here?
When I finally came
like
to and I zoomed in on what was before me,
that makes me hate
saw
shit like this.
Goddamn IT, Sean.
Tall. They were pretty tall. They probably were about, I would say, 5 feet tall, 5 to even 6 feet tall. Like, they were not tiny.
It was so traumatic.
They weren't like 3 to 4 feet like a lot of people think the gray aliens are. No, these were tall. I remember. I know I was 6, so of course everything seems tall, right? But they were probably about, I don't know, 5.5 feet to 6 feet tall. They were slender. They had pretty big heads. They had like the typical alien type eyes. You know, the almond shaped eyes, the big almond shaped slanted eyes, and they were translucent looking. They were actually, it looks like they were made out of light. Well, we're all made out of light, but they were definitely glowing and translucent. I could kind of see through them.
Which one does more damage?
So my first response was to pull the covers over my head. So that is what I did for about 3 seconds. But then I thought, oh my god, what if they're real? And what if they actually come over and grab me? So I pulled my blankets down a little bit, and they were still there. And that is when I screamed. That is when I screamed. I jumped out of bed and I ran past them. I remember thinking, oh my God, I hope they don't grab me. I ran past them and I ran out the door and into my parents' room. I leaped on their bed, you know, I think I jumped right on my dad and I woke him up. I'm like, oh my God, Dad, there's aliens in my room. You know, you have to come in my room. And I don't even think my mom woke up. Like, she's such a deep sleeper.
Better than being made on Metallica.
Sometimes. Well, not always, but I definitely, just my dad got up. He came into the room. And he's like, well, there's no aliens here. You know, maybe you just had a nightmare, Leia. You know, go back to bed. And I was thinking, like, okay, like, there's no way they're going to stick around to meet the folks or anything. So that night I slept in my parents' bed. Of course, there's no way I was going to sleep in my bed all by myself. No way. So the next morning I told my mom what happened, and she's like, you know, well, it's a possibility. Like, of course she didn't want to say that it actually happened because I'm a little kid, you know, she doesn't want to scare me, you know. She really just basically said it was probably a dream. And, you know, if it happens again, if you see them again, just tell them they're not real, go away, you know, you're just imagining it. So I'm assuming that she thought that I was really just dreaming, that it was my imagination or something like that. Like, there may have been a part of her that thought, oh, it's a possibility, but really, you know, my impression from my mom was like, deviant. It's just a dream, just tell them to go away, or just try to wake yourself up, tell yourself, like, Leia, you're dreaming, you know. So, that night, I slept in my bed. You know, thinking about it now, I'm like, I was a really, really brave kid. You know, if that happened to me, now, you know, if two aliens just showed up in my room, I'd probably be like on my way to Peterborough. That's where my family lives. It's
this is Canada.
City that's about an hour and a half northeast of Toronto. I'd be on the bus right now, heading over there, and I'd be like sleeping in my parents' bed for a year.
Hot, yes, but not too smart.
I'm kidding.
How are you still alive after being abducted?
I'm open to the idea of encountering extraterrestrials, you know, of making contact today, definitely. But it would still kind of freak me out if they just kind of appeared in my room in the dark.
If I was alien, I would abduct
in the beginning,
I'm so
absolutely.
sick of your shit. You're through.
Anyway,
no
so that
more
night
$2
I went
donations
to sleep,
for you.
and the same thing happened. I actually woke up in the middle of the night. What I kind of think it was is that they were communicating with me telepathically, kind of telling me to wake up. That's kind of what I'm assuming. Like, why would I just kind of wake up, you know, and just sit up? You know, it's like they were kind of, I don't know, controlling my mind. I don't really know. But I woke up and I saw them again, and this time, rather than running away, I said, no, go away right now. And then I think I also said something like, you're not real, I'm imagining you, no, and just basically everything that came to mind that I thought would make them go away. And after doing that for about probably a minute, I'm surprised that my parents didn't hear me, because I think I was talking pretty loud. I was like yelling it, shouting it.
You have to wake up.
I don't know what was going on. Maybe they like
if you don't
did something to my parents so they couldn't actually hear me. I don't really know. But what I do know is after going like this, my hand, after about a minute of just going, no, go away, stop, my hand froze, my arm became paralyzed, my arm dropped down beside my body, my whole body felt paralyzed.
My arm
and the next thing I remember, next thing I know, I am lying down on some kind of table. There are 4 ETs around me looking down at me. And 2 of them had these little like proby things in their hands, and I was awake for about a minute just thinking like, oh my god, what is happening? And then I blacked out, and the next thing I know, I'm in my bed the next morning, and I remember, you know, when I came to the next morning, just jumping out of my bed thinking, oh my god, what happened? What was that? Like, what did they do to me? You know, like, I was really, it was just, like, because it felt very real, and I looked at my body, I'm like, did they do anything to my body? And you know, I didn't have any marks anywhere, so, I mean, I don't know, there's a possibility that they implanted something in me, or they took some of me, like, my DNA, I don't really know what their intentions were. I didn't get, when I was there, like, I was afraid, but I didn't feel like they really wanted to hurt me. I felt like maybe they were just very curious about me. That's the feeling that I got, but I was still afraid. And I told my mom what happened. I told my parents, and I think they were a little freaked out. I think they were, but, you know, I don't know, I guess a part of them at the time thought that I was still dreaming, you know. I had a nightmare. So anyway, that night, you know, same thing happened. I was in my bed, and same thing happened. I woke up. They were there. This time I was like, you know, really adamant, like, go away. What do you want? Just leave me alone. And
it's been 7 nights in a row. I hope the aliens don't get me again tonight.
Fell down beside my body. I felt paralyzed. I could not move. The next thing I know, I'm on this table, and there are 4 ETs around me. They're looking at me. And then I black out. I don't really remember much. I just remember that they're looking down at me, and I see that they have these little like appliances and stuff. And I know, you know, it sounds kind of scary. It sounds kind of gross. Like I don't really know what happened. You know, I don't like who knows really. But that's what happened. That is my experience. And it only happened the 3 times. I only had 3 encounters with them. And yeah, like who knows? Maybe there's a possibility that at the time my pineal gland or my pineal gland, however you want to say it, you know, pronounce it, doesn't really matter. Tomato, tomato. You know, the pineal gland in your brain, there's a chance that it was producing a lot of DMT, which was allowing me to just go into these other realms, other dimensions, and see aliens,
new galaxies,
and experience something like that. I mean, that is a possibility.
She can yell.
I don't really know, but I definitely know that a lot of people have experienced similar experiences to what I just told you. And if you have any memories of this, I would love to hear from you. Or if you've just experienced any kind of paranormal, you know, weird experiences, I would love to hear from you. You can create a video if you want, or you can email me or leave a little comment below. Anything.
Okay. I have to fill up my cup. Oh god, I want to get killed, dude. By an alien. Alien, take my honor. Remove my head.
4 alien Narutos were surrounding me. Then I blacked out.
She can use. Hot lady, beautiful. I want a really unique one. Christ Type magazine. UFO alien abduction. Aliens are really demons.
My name is Guys Give God's Messenger.
Gaius!
I'm watching Christ Type magazine, and I'm giving you my testimony about being abducted by what you call aliens, which is really demons. I was abducted by aliens, and during the course of my experience of this abduction experience, these aliens were studying me, researching me, probing me.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
They hurt me.
Who knows?
They actually did a series of tests on me.
Who knows? Blacked out.
They actually tried to have intercourse with me and things of that nature. I can tell you that during the course of my experience, I have been prayed up, and I can tell you that every time I said Jesus, it was as if they were like they couldn't continue with their studies. These angels, these entities are very strong entities. They're very powerful. They're we call them aliens, but they're very demonic. They're actually demons. And during the course of this experience, I was I don't want to say frightened. I don't want to say that I was frightened. I wasn't frightened. But I was actually fighting for my life.
I was more like
I realized in the spirit that this wasn't a life and death battle. This was a battle for my soul. You know what I mean? Like I was actually fighting for my soul, and everything that came to pass, everything that that I was taught in church, everything that God had taught me in His Word, I was now having to use to fight off these aliens, these demons for my soul. It was a trip. during the course of my experience, these aliens were trying to possess me. They were trying to occupy my body. I felt them coming through my eyes. I felt them coming through my eyes, TJ. Really. And as they were coming through my eyes, it was like they were trying to push my soul out. So this may sound weird. It may sound abstract to you, but I have to get the truth out there. I have to let people know aliens are real. UFOs are real. But it's not real in the sense that you think. They're not aliens. They're actual demons. These are demonic principalities that have been evoked through, people, through divination of spirits, people entertaining these demonic principalities and calling upon them and praying for them and summoning them up and stuff like that. Well, because of my work and the work that I'm in, and exposing the Illuminati, exposing occult secrets, exposing, the agenda of the ancient hope, exposing, the mafia, exposing the Masons, exposing the secret of the New World Order and the agenda of the New World Order. Because of my work, these demons or these aliens, what you call, have been very, very upset with my work, and they've been trying everything they can to silence me. And so, I've been confronted with aliens several different times. Like recently, last night, not last night, the night before last, I was sleeping in my bed, and I'm actually going through some things right now, so I'm hiding out. I was sleeping in the bed, and somebody was knocking on the door, room service, and I was like, I woke up, I said, no thank you, no room service. And the person knocked again and was like, room service, and I was like, no thank you, no room service. And the door opened up. Right, I heard a click of the door, like they put the key in the door and opened up the door. Now, I had something blocking the door. The alien opened the door and tried to and attempted to walk in.
My eyes.
Now
and
listen,
then I felt them coming through my eyes.
Now you may think I'm crazy for this, but I'm not crazy.
And then I felt them coming through my eyes.
I was thinking
and
that
then I felt
you
them
think
coming
that
through my eyes. And
there's
then
no gender that distinguishes them. You think all aliens are males, or or some aliens. Well, listen, this alien had the futuristic traits of a female, and it was actually, the face was in this alien form. You could see the huge alien eyes that was oval. You could see the entire alien face. You could see the alien mouth. You could see but however,
part of it that
what
was
I
not
seen
alien.
was, I noticed that the alien had a white shirt on. So I jumped up very, very fast. My instincts of survival, my instincts of, I have to defend myself or protect myself, kicked in, and I jumped up very fast and I ran to the door. As I ran to the door, the alien quickly closed the door. I quickly opened the door. As I opened up the door, I seen a room service lady. She had on a brown shirt and she had on some blue pants. Now you could take that however you want to take that, but I want to let you know that these aliens have been trying to probe me. They've been trying to wait till I go to sleep so they can come in and probe me. I have woken up with needles poked in my arm, like I was poked with a needle, and and they were trying to sedate me so that I wouldn't wake up, keep me under the influence of drugs so I wouldn't wake up. And I wake up and I have blood on my white t-shirt, and I lift up my arm, and on my armpit, like you'll see like a needle. I see a needle, like they injected me with something to sedate me so they could do whatever they was doing to me while I was asleep. There's been other times when, I wake up and I feel something like sore on my hip, and I look and it'll be a needle mark there, on my hip, by my buttocks. These things have been going on for a while now. To be honest with you, and I'm a man, and this is very embarrassing to say, but, I would wake up and I would feel like I was raped, like literally sodomized.
Why is that embarrassing because you're a man?
I would use the restroom and blood would come out of my stool. Shit. You know what I mean? Like they were raping me, like these aliens were raping me. And this was before I actually knew the names of demons, and before I actually started fighting back by binding them up and casting them out to the bottomless pits. And so I've been going through this for a while now. And I've decided to share my testimony, however way out it may seem, because I know that this is a piece of the puzzle to somebody that's out there. And I also want to connect with other Christians who've had identical experiences like this.
Okay.
And I want to to let you know that you're not alone. So again, my name is God's Gift, God's Messenger. I've been abducted by these aliens, what you call aliens, what I now know as demons. And just last night, I was fighting for my soul. I had woke up, and it's strange because, you know, like, I will wake up and I don't want to be touched. I don't want to. I'm so protected and so guarded when I wake up. It's as if, like, you know, like they were doing a lot of things to me, you know, in my sleep. So when I wake up, it's like I'm just leave me alone. Don't touch me until I get my strength back. And also for like this last week, I've been waking up very, very weak and having to pray in order to ask God to give me strength in order to get up. That's how much fight was taken out of me while I was sleeping. You know, it was like as if I was fighting for my soul in my sleep while they're trying to occupy my body. So I woke up and I was talking, and out of nowhere, my body started shaking. I started going like this. I started jerking real serious, real fast. My hand was tight like this, like I couldn't move my hand from this position. It was tight like this, and it was like this, and I was shaking it like this. I couldn't move from this position. My whole body was shaking and going up and down. And while my body was shaking and I was like going up and down, violently shaking, my hand was stuck in this position like this. And as my hand was stuck like this, these demons, these aliens were trying to actually occupy my body. Like, they were coming through my eyes. I could see them coming through my eyes, and as they were coming through my eyes, I felt like my body was Christ as Lord, proclaiming that Jesus was very sharp, and that my fangs was about this long. She said that my eyes was hecka big. She said that she actually seen the demon take form in my body, and that she seen that the demon was trying to control me. She cried over my body because my body was shaking, and it was actually bending up, and my hand was like this, and she was trying to force my hand to come down. She was telling me to relax, and she was crying over me. While she cried over me, her neck was exposed to me. These demons were trying to tell me to bite her neck. They were saying, bite her neck. At this point, God had quickened my spirit and began to send an angel, what I now recognize as a cherubim angel, who had several different eyes. And the voice of this angel kept saying, love covers a multitude of sins. Fight this.
Why the fuck is he screaming?
Love covers a multitude of sins. You have to fight for your soul. Love covers a multitude of sins. You have to fight for the soul. I kept hearing this in my soul, not just one time, not just 1,000 times, but it may sound strange to you, but maybe even over 1 billion times. I kept hearing, love covers a multitude of sins, you have to fight for your soul. That's the only thing that stopped me from biting this girl's neck. They wanted me to bite a huge chunk out of her neck. After I said that I'm not going to do this because I seen that she was crying over me over love, that I may not allow these demons to occupy my body. I said that I'm not going to bite her. Then they tell me, well, lift up your hand. You know, we'll give you power to lift up your hand and hit her. And I didn't do that because love covers a multitude of sins. And then they said, and then I kept praying to God, and then it left me finally. I was fighting for a while now. I even prayed in tongues. I was fighting for a while now. Stay tuned. I have to stop this because it's 15-minute increments. You're watching Christ Hype Magazine. I'm God's Gift, God's Messenger.
Jesus Christ. Okay, what's a good search string to go by? Because my alien abduction 4 years ago, my alien abduction story. Even just I wanted to. Aliens took. How about aliens took me? Aliens took this man to the moon.
Or by my side.
Oh shit!
Destroyed.
Look, he's
systems of this world.
Okay. Samhain Productions. Abducted and taken to the moon. Bernard's story. Okay, fire it up.
Hello, Brenton Samhain here. I have another video from Bernard. The man from
he introduced me to a fellow named Gargamel of the Bojangles. Gave me 2,000 orange Jolly Ranchers.
in the Philippines. That video actually did pretty well in the Philippines. Got a email
I'm killing it in the
from,
Phillies.
GMA7, one of their major
This is not a
networks.
dramatically
They wanted
modified
to
video.
interview, Bernard and do a Halloween type story. Anyway, I set him up with them, and I don't really know what happened with that. But Bernard sent me another audio, which I'll let you listen to, and he also sent me some pictures of
Yeah, you can't do shit to us. You can't do shit to us.
An abduction experience with reptilians, and these claims are pretty fantastic. So I want to look at these. This one is a little bit different because it starts from him basically dreaming, or
is that better?
He thinks that they actually took him, but it was from when he's in bed, and then he goes through these experiences and then he wakes up. But he really does think that he's taken, but maybe even if he wasn't physically taken, I think that these creatures can abduct you from just your consciousness, basically. And
stole my dreams.
One of the reasons I say that is because of another story I'm going to show you.
David Icke was right.
Touch on this story anyway, and the debriefing that this man, a different man, had from the Rendlesham Forest case. He said that the government basically wanted to know his dreams every night for a few months. Every time that he went to sleep and woke up, they wanted to know, did you know what happened in your dreams?
I can
and
get
they
the
were
FBI
very,
on this
very
fucking
interested
dream. I'm gonna
in
call
their
cops.
dreams after they had this.
We gotta get into
burn and different things like that. So let's look at the story, and then we'll talk about it a little bit.
Alien
and then I'll
abduction
let you
takes me to
listen
Mars. Caught on film,
his
2015.
audio that he sent of him telling his story straight out. But we'll kind of cover the story first and talk about it a little bit, and then listen to the audio. Be right back. 1994 in the Philippines. Bernard was staying with two sisters in a ship.
This might be a good cool hole because the images are really good. He MS painted a bunch of things.
The encounter with
reptilians. Okay.
In a little while, I saw myself looking at planet Earth. He pointed at
a ship took him
and said, "Take care of your home because it's the only one
FK
you have."
coffee.
I noticed we were standing on the moon without any sort of suit or breathing apparatus. Before waking up, I saw one of them give me a sign with their fingers, and they said, "When you see us appear, you should make
when
this sign
2,000 years of your time passes by."
They are tall with scaly skin, like green and white. They have 4 long fingers and a opposing digit. The official has a cape.
Okay, these are too droning. We need a living person to tell the story. Abducted by aliens, perhaps. Abducted by aliens prank. The Casino City, where staff keep disappearing 9 hours ago. Oh. Humorless wankers. Girls abducted by aliens must watch.
Hey guys,
Awesome.
it's Abby.
Nope. I was almost abducted by aliens. These are children. That's not a fair kill, because kids are idiots anyway. Of course they're gonna be
I made that video.
I don't want joke videos. Oh yeah, okay, what's like a specific in the culture terminology for something that might happen within it? How to get abducted by aliens. I want to be abducted.
Thanks for all your money! You're so fucking unique! Everyone now knows!
Only fair snipes, yeah. Oh, 42 minutes. Ooh. Visitations.
Would you?
I just want like some asshole. Okay, fine.
Alex 1723.
Alex 1723. My ET experience. But my body is a child. Live now. My live sci-fi. That's stream someone else's stream. I guess that's no, it's not. My paranormal experience. We just want stories, dude. My first paranormal experience. Bobies.
Welcome back to my channel where I never post. Yes, I dyed my hair black all months back, but I did it in the house and a lot of weird stuff started happening. So I was like, no, I can't make this video, but I've decided I really want to make it now. So I'm in my backyard and it's really hot.
Okay, so I can sort of
stress. I've
and
had a
then
lot
you
of
gotta get rid
paranormal
of
experiences,
conditions.
but I'm going to be talking about the first one I ever had, which happened at like the start of last year, and it was terrifying because I used to be like a skeptic. Like I was like, okay, you know,
I was
life
the
after death and
skeptic.
all that. I believe in life after death, but like,
Oh, look how much.
I don't really believe
it's
in
worth
ghosts,
it.
and I used to say that because I was too scared to believe that there were ghosts. And like there's gonna be some there are gonna be
Can I
some
post link
skeptics
perfect
watching this
good?
video
Yes,
as well
please.
that are
You
gonna be
can
like,
post it.
oh, she's lying, she's making it up, and they're gonna try and justify
Girl,
it.
you lying?
Oh, light and sound and your house moves and all of that, but I know what I experienced, I know what my family experienced, so I usually don't
Sometimes
have
I
any
can
trouble
only
sleeping. I
post 2
sleep
videos
just
a
fine
day.
in my room, door shut, light off, all of that
Monster?
stuff, you know, go to
Yeah, I don't
sleep.
know what
One
these
night,
things are.
all of a sudden it was like I felt uneasy about being in my bedroom, and I was like, why can't I sleep?
What was the
I feel
room
watched-
like?
I feel
Oi,
like
felt-
I'm scared for some reason. I was like, Abby, what the hell? And I thought it was because I had been watching a lot of, you know,
Nazi.
Ghost Adventures, you know, with Zach Bagans.
Nazi, no.
I thought that it was because I was watching all of that, and my brain was tricking
Or
myself
felt
into thinking
uneasy.
that there was stuff going on. So I ignored it for days and days and days and weeks. And then it was like, it felt like it was coming from
Oh yeah, I don't think you can
the
post
corner
it, but
of my
like
room.
if
It
you
was,
can
like,
get
one
around the
spot in my
thing,
room. It was behind my
then
bedroom door.
you can post it.
It was always that one spot, and it started freaking me out. I
Or even
felt
just
like
the final
I was
piece of the
really being
YouTube
watched
puzzle
by
in its
someone or
kernel.
something, and I was having I wasn't sleeping. Then I decided that it'd be better if I didn't sleep in my room for a while, because I
So
thought that
there
maybe like
was
if
a
I went and I cleared
window.
my head and I went and I stayed somewhere else, I would come home and be able to sleep soundly, because I was like, this is all in my head. There is no way there is something standing behind my door watching me. So me and my boyfriend, we went and stayed at one of my friend's houses, and she had just moved houses, and it was our first time sleeping at this house. Everything was fairly empty, everything was like new. They hadn't
I've
moved
met
in
the
all their
dead. Is
stuff
this
yet. We
dying?
were sleeping on a mattress on the floor, and
I've
something
met the
yeah, I
D.
don't know what it was, but I just like woke up at maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. The corner of the room was freaking me out, and it was like, it was the same feeling, and I'm sitting there like,
Okay, so that guy would.
Abby, don't be ridiculous. Like,
Don't.
you're in a whole nother house. I was an hour away from home. I'm like, don't be ridiculous. I had my boyfriend with me, and I was
Oh,
like
yeah,
cuddling up to him like, I'm scared, save me. And I look over and I see like a figure, and it's like short. It's maybe about this tall.
What's this
You
guy
can't even
like?
see where the floor is. It's like it's like the size of a child. I'm like, there has to be something over there that's
Bounty
making
hunter
that
only.
shape. There is no way. No, this isn't happening. So
Oh,
I
that's
ignored
that
it,
girl,
and I
isn't
didn't
it?
say anything because I thought I was crazy, because I am a little bit crazy. This morning I wake up and my boyfriend wakes up, and he just, the first
a
thing he
liver?
says to me was, there was something in that corner last night. And I'm sitting there and I just look at him, and the first thing I say is, don't tell me that. So I started freaking out, and the first thing I think is like, it's a demon. Oh my god. And I
Wait,
get
what?
like
Oh,
oils and burn them in my room, and salt behind the door. I'm like supernatural this and I slept well.
What's that?
I didn't get that.
If you don't know what sleep paralysis is,
Started talking. Okay. I did sleep well for like 2 nights, and I thought, you know what? I'm like an exorcist, and whatever was in my room is now gone. I was like feeling so proud, and then suddenly it was like I couldn't sleep again, and I was actually seeing the figure.
Why don't you play some Gwent?
It was terrifying because I didn't know what it was,
okay.
And it was like, you know, this is the unknown, and I'm like sitting there not wanting ghosts to exist, but then there's one in my room and obviously following me around. A few weeks later, when I wasn't home, I was out at my friend's house because I did spend a lot of time in other people's houses. I felt safer with other people with me. And my mum's a makeup artist, and she had a client come over who was a friend. We do know her, but we hadn't told her about the situation that had been going on. Like, we didn't tell her anything. And Mum had finished doing her makeup, and she sits on the couch and she looks down the hallway and she like kind of laughs and goes,
"Okay,
oh, you have a little boy here." And Mum's just like, "Excuse me?" She went into each room in the house and she like investigated each room. Nearly every room had something.
I've never seen this guy. He's got a door.
I'm not going to talk about all of them in just one video because then that will go on forever. But I will make another video about it. She goes, "Oh yes, there's a little boy, and he's attached himself to Abby, and he's
an
scared,
Abbo.
and he doesn't know that he's
John
dead,
Titor
and
abducted David, Ike, and I
following
into
Abby
prison."
around because she makes him feel safe and happy." I got home. And
Hey,
Mum was like,
asshole!
"Oh,
You want to handle your shit? We're trying to do something
your
here.
accent's different.
Your
than-
your phone is fucking with the stream. It's been 6 months. How do you not know by now?
Since he was acknowledged, he started getting stronger and more active.
Oh yeah, you don't have to.
Started getting closer to me. I mean, like as in like physically, as I
Yeah,
slept,
you're
it
bad.
would get closer.
Don't wake me. I plan on sleep. My paranormal experiences. My paranormal.
The paranormal experience.
Okay.
Hello, guys.
I want to watch some Jesse V vids. Paranormal activities in the house.
Guess who's back?
Okay. Is the Antichrist already here?
So I was just talking to my wife about this, and it freaked her out, and I can kind of understand why. And I'd never really thought about this until I was listening to the radio yesterday. As many of you may know, I'm a born-again Christian, and I also work at a Christian radio station in Chicago. I know, kind of weird for the guy that narrates Weird Darkness. Hey, I'm eclectic, whatever. Anyway,
I don't
they were
understand
talking
what
about
these things
end-time
mean.
events, and specifically the Antichrist. This is disturbing, because the Antichrist isn't going to be born as Damien, you know, with a child and the number 666 on the back of the head. It's not like that, because the only person that knows when the events of Revelation are going to begin, when the rapture begins, when Jesus comes back to take his followers with him, when the Antichrist actually comes to power, the only
Target
person
whistle. It's a dog
that
whistle.
knows that is God, okay? Satan doesn't know that.
Satan don't know what's going
So
on.
that means, so it could happen today, it could happen 100 years from now, it could happen 1,000 years from now. We don't know. Satan doesn't know, which means
How does he know Satan
at
don't know?
all times, he's grooming somebody to be the Antichrist. That means at this very moment, there is somebody in the world who is ready to step into that role of being the Antichrist. They don't know that they are.
You should be more
Satan
suspicious
doesn't know.
of your neighbors.
Satan knows who that person is, but Satan doesn't know if that person will be the Antichrist, because it may
How
not
do you
happen
know
in
what
that
Satan's
person's
magic
lifetime.
is like?
So that isn't that freaky? I mean, we're not waiting for
That's
a
kinda
baby
fucked
to
up,
be
right?
born to be the Antichrist.
He's already
There is somebody right now that is.
Are you saying there's an evil fuck up somewhere in the world?
The Antichrist, or not? But Satan
You
has
believe
to
this
always
shit,
be
don't you,
grooming
Sean?
at least one person for that role.
Don't try to
ready to fill, ready to
castigate my
step in
experiences and my
the
beliefs.
instant
That's
Jesus comes back for his followers.
Prejudication. You fucking.
Is that your neighbor?
Scared you?
Dun,
didn't
dun,
I?
dun.
Yeah, see? Well, did I scare you guys? Yeah, Michael, you scared us. Update on Tammy, the haunted doll. PAX Paranormal.
Oh yeah, did we do this girl already?
Obama is the Antichrist and Donald Trump is being groomed by God to defeat him. Confirmed.
McDonald's is playing the host in-game. I might have to stop soon. I'm getting fucked up. Paranormal sensitive. Ghost dolls, bears. My trigger objects. These are short videos. No intros on.
We thought it'd be a fun idea to share with you guys our favorite trigger objects. These are the ones we use on a regular basis. And if you're not familiar with what a trigger object is, it's
trigger
when
trap.
you use an inanimate object to either try to attract a spirit or obtain evidence by the spirit moving your object or something like that. So, starting with
Dun,
a
dun,
Raggedy Ann
dun.
doll, she was chosen to be among our favorite
Yeah,
trigger
this is
objects,
his-
basically because of her age. She belongs to my mother and she's an antique. So
She's
her age
antique.
really intrigued us, and that's what led us to add her to our trigger objects collection. Charlie here in the middle. It's a funny story with him how I obtained him, but he was actually bought for me as a joke. He was for sale on a surrounding
beast.
county's yard sale site, and I used to have this huge
Okay,
fear
well,
of
since... Yeah, I fucked up. It's just showing stuff, so... A haunted cave. How we began investigating the paranormal. Paranormal. My paranormal Q&A. Is this, Tell me some ghost stories, baby.
Hey guys, so I'm going to be filming my first storytime video.
You shouldn't did the
This
YouTube
storytime
ones.
is going to be my
You're a
paranormal
pro.
experience.
Off to a good
So
start.
first, I'm going to tell you the layout of my house. So hopefully it'll kind of make you, or help you understand
There
the
was a
story
demon
little
in
bit
my
more.
room. There's a
So
lot of
my
new ones.
bedroom
Someone must
is
have...
upstairs, and
First
my
I'm gonna
house
give
is
you a
pretty
layout of my
small,
house, you
so
fuck.
it's easy to
You're really
hear
good at this already. You sure this is your first storytime
because
video?
Everything's pretty close by. So, and my bedroom is also right beside the bathroom. So my bedroom is like here. And then you go down the stairs.
Oh, I missed
the living room's
you.
right underneath my bedroom, and the bathroom is right here. And so this took place a couple of years ago. More, I'm not talking about like 2 or 3 years ago. I'm
No, I
talking
don't
about,
think I will be stopping the
6 or
stream
7
after all.
or
Just
8 or
have some
so,
little
like, it's a
pills and
long
you'll be fine.
I've
Give us
been
what we
over this,
need.
really. I've had also many other paranormal experiences. I'll tell you about one more at the end of this story. One
Hey,
because
guys.
It's kind of quick. It's just like a little. It's not really a story. It's just kind of like
Hey
a little
guys.
extra piece.
Hey, what's up YouTube?
My cousins used to live next door to me, right beside
Look,
my house. So
what up, Bingo?
My family would always go over and visit them and just hang out.
The dad is not gonna believe a
On
piece
this
of
particular
technology
night,
is not
my
gonna work the
parents
way
went over
it should
to
be.
Just have fun with my aunt and my uncle. And my sister was at a sleepover. Or at her friend's house or something. She wasn't at home. I was home alone. It was like late at night. Not really that late. You know, like
Wow,
9:30,
sounds like you
that's
took out a
really late for
homo
job.
loan to
I
pay
was
for
trying
that
to go to
one.
sleep. My
Wow.
old bed was a single bed. And it was against this wall. Sorry, my phone just went off. Ignore
She's
that,
gonna get
I'm
scared
ignoring
too.
So my bed was against the
these
wall,
even-
and I could not see the door from where my
There's
old
the
bed
ping-
was.
thank
now
you.
I can see the door, but back then I could not. So I'm just lying in my bed trying to go to sleep, and I hear the TV go on downstairs, and I'm like,
He's bleeding.
the TV just went on by itself. Like what? Like that's kind of confusing. So I went downstairs, turned the TV off, came back up, went in my bed, tried to go to sleep. Then what happened was the water tap in the room beside me slightly turned on, just a little bit, not like full on rushing water, but like it just turned
Always
on, like, a
explanations
little
of
tiny
shit.
bit.
I don't believe you. Why you gotta go into so much detail? You're so
water's running
you don't think we'll
In the
believe.
bathroom? Why is the water running?
Eldritch.
Like what? This is weird. Like this is really weird. First the TV turned on, now the tap's turning on.
Yeah, see the
What?
technology.
So then I go in my bathroom, and I turn the tap off.
Dad's not gonna
come
believe.
back in my room, get back in my bed, try and go to sleep.
A child is
again,
gonna be laughing.
And then the TV turns on downstairs again.
So
and this time
she have
I'm
to
a
be
little
here to
freaked out.
go to the
Bro,
So
can
I'm,
we
like,
play
calling my
Ghost
mom,
Story
telling her,
Bingo?
like, the TV keeps turning on.
Yeah, someone
Like,
posted
what?
the bingo.
By itself. And she's like, no, you probably turned
You guys
it on
play.
and then
I-
forgot to turn it off. I'm like, no.
I can't look
like,
at it.
It turned on. I went and turned it off. Came back up.
Oh, you should have.
Went on again. Like, Is someone in the house? That's what I was thinking. Like, someone's in the house. Someone is messing with me.
It's gonna be.
Like
she's gonna see a black
I'm gonna
person
die.
at school
That's
or
what I was
something.
thinking.
Just
So
and
then
that was it.
I go back downstairs, turn the TV off. Of
That's
course,
another one. You heard
Zoe
that?
waited. The lights above her blinked and sparked out of the air. There were demons in her room. She didn't see them, but had expected them now for years. Her warnings to Mom were not listened to, and now it was too late.
Oh, this one.
Far too late for now anyway.
So then I look
Here's
at
the
my
thing,
wall
take
and I
it.
see a shadow.
Oh god.
And I'm like, oh my god, someone is in the house. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
I'm
And
fucking
I'm like
dead.
8 years old, so I'm like freaking out. And even now,
Grandmother
even
is
if I was still
consulted.
my age and this happened to me, I'd probably be even more scared, like crying, like someone's gonna
Stuff like this
kill
always
me.
unneeded
And
description.
the shadow was a
Haha, fist and ass.
And so I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, I have to get the phone, call my mom, but I don't want to leave my bed. Like,
Plus
what do I
may
do?
at them.
And then it passes. Like 10 minutes later, the water turns on again, and I literally started bawling my eyes out. I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? So then I finally got the
Should
courage
clap.
to leave my room. No one's in the hall. There's no one in the hall. I go turn the tap off. Then I go and call my mom and say, please come home. Something weird is happening. And I think my parents were just like, oh, you're like 8 years old. Like,
Oh, you're fucking 8.
you're just making this up. You're just
Don't hurt the
dreaming
dog.
and like thinking it's real. But I can honestly say I remember this so vividly. It was terrifying. And then they come home.
A skeleton.
No one's in the house.
A skeleton. A
Um,
Scottish skull.
So it must have been a ghost or something. And then
I think I need
I
bandages.
go to camp. Like, this is like 2 years ago. I go to camp and I meet a friend, and she's like also believes in ghosts and stuff, because I believe in ghosts, especially after that situation.
Especially.
And I tell her the story.
Okay, how old is this person?
And she's like, I don't know if I should tell you this. And I'm like,
She's like
what?
18 or
like,
something.
just tell me.
She said she was
And
18,
she's
so.
like, I don't know, it might scare you. And I'm like, just tell me. She's like, if you saw a shadow, then it's probably a demon. And I'm like, so there's a demon in my
Shit!
house?
Yeah, this is what happens every time I play this. The second dungeon is too severe for
And I
me.
don't know, like, I don't know. I don't know if ghosts are real. I don't know if demons are real, but I believe in them. I don't know about demons, but I definitely believe in ghosts. Like,
So you gonna play some Gwent or what?
Yeah, I'm just
she's like, oh, yeah,
gonna
it's probably
do
a
this
demon.
this
I'm like,
dungeon.
Great. Cool. But like nothing else had happened. It was like a long time when she told me that since that happened. So it didn't really freak me out. It freaked me out for like the first night when I tried to sleep. I'm like, is there a demon in here? But it doesn't really freak me
Is there a
out
fucking
because
demon?
it's long ago. Nothing really happened. Nothing happens anymore. Nothing that crazy.
Not even gonna get
I might
anything.
live in a haunted house. Who knows? So yeah, that was my main paranormal experience story. Kind of weird, kind of creepy. Actually, not kind of weird, not kind of creepy. Really weird, really creepy.
Okay. My paranormal past. Understanding of my abilities.
To breath a lot. I went to the doctors with no sign of respiratory problems or asthma, and none were recorded. As far as the doctors were aware, I was of prime.
Paranormal activity going on in
Gay?
my house is scary. Yeah, that's some
Can't
gay.
even see out my window right now.
Oh, that's not good. I don't know. My paranormal experience 2 days ago.
Hey guys, it's Lexi. So in this week's video, I'm doing something that you guys have requested a lot. For some reason, I don't know why. But today, I'm doing another
How old
Q&A.
is this person?
So I
'Cause
went
this
to
person
Twitter
looks
and
like a
Instagram, and
9-year-old.
I asked you guys to ask me questions, and today
I'm
going
into
to
beauty,
answer them.
fashion.
Without further ado, let's get started. What's your favorite video you've ever made? The answer to this question changes
No!
about full outfits in the backseat of a car. I am currently reading Dune, and this book is very helpful. What's your favorite color? Yes, I have. Many. To remind myself to put it in storage.
No joke, that spirit science shit that you played last night made me grind me teeth so hard that I cracked a tooth, and that's a cyber fact. Love you.
Did you? Are you gonna do a thing about it? Just pour some. Can't take my eyes off you. I'm a psychic, paranormal, supernatural, consultant author. What? Past live 9 books I've written and sing to my favorite music. The song being this one. Can't take my eyes off you due to those who have died and come through their spirit form. Thanks, folks. Okay. Literally. Haro. Thank you. Love potion number 9. Magic. I'm a psychic, supernatural writer, and singer through spirit. I want videos about that. Follow your dreams. It's just Nick.
Alright, hey guys, for today's Monday video, I'll be doing a storytime video. So I've never done this type of video because I always thought it was only for beauty gurus.
Is it? Is that what it is?
I'm not a beauty guru. I've said the joke plenty times. Can y'all hear that?
If I got an office?
It's pretty loud. Okay. So my story time will be about my 3 paranormal experiences. I don't know. Ghosts just like me, I guess. Yeah. So I guess let's get started, guys. So my first story time in my story time video will be the story of when I went to my grandparents' house and I fell and shit happened there. My story is I went to my grandparents' house at Christmas time and my grandparents had like a lot of old and like antique objects, so I wanted to like go in their basement and see if they had any cool objects for my room, because I'm trying to like redo my room.
Stop
and,
healing.
Like, make it look cool, but you know, I'm just trying to make it look cool. So my grandma has like a really old house, right? Her house is probably like,
what's it like? Inside.
It's probably like
it won't
50
let
like
me do
plus
my
years
subscription
old.
anniversary scream
so yeah,
for some
I felt
reason.
totally fine that day.
So
I was
this
really
is my
like
replacement
in health.
scream.
Well, not healthy because I had like 5 tickets before.
Why won't it do it?
No, healthy. So she, in her basement, she has like this big room where she has like a bunch of like objects.
Oh, now
and that's where I went. So I felt totally fine going down the stairs, going to their basement. But now, by the way, it was really dark down there. Like there was no lights on because I couldn't find them. So I was just like, I'll just use my iPhone light. So I go to the room and I feel totally fine, right? And then I hear like movement in that room. Like, I hear like bottles shaking and shit like that. So I'm like, okay, it's probably like a mice or something, right? But these bottles are freaking like,
don't do it
this big. Like a mice cannot make this shake. So anyway, I go in the room, and the second I open the door, right, I feel sick to my stomach. I feel very, very dizzy. So I go in the room and I look for like these cool objects, and I'm just feeling like totally sick to my stomach. I feel dizzy. I'm just like trying to like find something, and I just can't do it anymore. So I just grab like this random bottle and I leave. I just leave. And once I get out of there, I feel totally fine. Freaking totally fine. I don't get it. I think what happened is, I think there was like a
what the fuck is wrong with YouTube that every single fucker on there is
usually those are symptoms of like
valley girl or
a dark spirit
flamboyant
being around you and all that stuff. So I think that's what happened. All right, my second storytime video, my second video of my storytime series / video will be the one.
My paranormal experiences, Tatiana.
Hey guys. So I decided that I'm going to talk to you about another one of my paranormal experiences. I have done a video on one of my paranormal
No, I'm not gonna do anything other than pay me dentist growth, so don't worry, but goddamn I haven't been that mad in a long time. It was refreshing. Also, yo way yo, home Virginia Ray, yo way Roger Mabrun and G.
But this is a big one
Pretty good.
that I actually experienced with another person in my family. I experienced this with my sister Tab. So this was at my nan's old house, and this happened like in the middle of last year, coming to the middle of last year. I don't know exactly what month.
Gay?
I don't really keep track of my months and what things happen in what month. Basically, we stayed at my nan's overnight.
You would hurt a dog, you
And
fuck?
in the morning, my nan took my little sister Tana to the park, and they were gone for like 4 or 5 hours because they went pretty early in the morning. So basically, at first, knowing me, I freak out at little things. That's just who I am.
I miss Lex. When is Lex?
And at first I thought, Nan's back. But if my Nan was
Enter
back,
text
I would have
here.
heard her, or I would have at least heard my little sister, because she was one loud little child. And that was literally just for a second, and then I thought,
Yeah, but it won't be able to hit him, right?
someone's burgling the house. Like, someone is in here. It's not my Nan, it's not my sister. It's not my granddad. No one is in the house, but like in my family, it's a burglar. And then after a while I was thinking, oh wait, but if there was a burglar, I'm sure my granddad's dog would be doing something about it.
Don't kill me!
So
Okay, let's leave. Okay, let's leave.
I heard, this was like 20 minutes into it, just me and my sister I was the one mainly freaking out. Like, my sister started crying, and then I was like, and then I started crying.
Oh, what?
And then
You
I
can
texted
just
my mum saying, there is someone in the house, and
leave a
it's not
fight?
anyone in the family. And I then started to freak my mum out, and when I was texting, my hand was like this. Like, I probably took like 5 minutes just to type there. Like, I was like trying to type, my hands were shaking so badly.
You still
and,
get
like,
to keep
obviously,
things.
my brother's dog, like growled like twice really low, and then he stopped. He just stopped. Like, he didn't carry on. And then my nan's stairs were quite creaky because they were like old wooden stairs. And out of nowhere you just
Dispatch Lex's cry.
hear, maybe not exactly like that. Like, imagine like a male in, or not technically a male, it could be a woman, but in like really big work boots stomping
like what kind
up
of room?
old wooden stairs. You would start to get freaked out, wouldn't you? Now, actually, at this time, I was keeking my mum. Keek is an app, if you don't know. And I was keeking her.
I was kicking me, mum.
At the end, she witnessed it. She heard someone stomping up the stairs. And
It was that Scottish skeleton.
To this day, I'm still trying to find that Keek, but I have no idea where it's gone. I didn't delete it, but it was on one of my mum's Keeks. But she deleted all of her Keeks, so I won't be able to find it anyway.
Okay, you're making my brain not respond. Cosmic Nadia.
Like. Like.
Because I've got
Well, that one died.
way too many. My first experience I'm going to talk about probably happened
I kicked some
a couple years ago.
carpooling years ago. Aslan.
Margaret, reveal.
Reveal.
So probably happened in 2012.
Aslan's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that going to be problematic?
So happened in
Aslan James?
2012.
Wasbeville.
And
How about Cosbyville? Abu?
okay, in 2012.
Are you aware you're making a video right now? I just want to project all my frustrations making anything for YouTube.
Yeah. My
blame
dad
others
was
for
ill with cancer at the time, and he's probably on his like 1 year mark already. Like, the doctor said you only had 1 year.
Also, if you don't mind, could you help me?
And
I don't Twitter, so I'm not
was
sure
approaching
why
that
this
1 year
Ralph or
mark.
whoever was so cry
And we're
about you.
like, oh, it's gonna be
Please
fine,
say
it's
as
gonna be
best as
fine.
you can
So
why
I
he was
apologize.
creep.
And
I think
about
it's because I
a
was
week-
laughing about the Gamergate skeletons arguing with
it
each
was
other.
a week before he passed away. I was in the shower.
He's got a huge ego and he's a really small, insecure
washed
dude.
myself, doing
So
all
he
that
didn't like
kind
it.
of jazz.
So he
All
tried
stuff
to
you
get
do
his
in the
internet
shower, I don't know,
friends to
deep
pull me
thinking.
into a fight, and then
And
I laughed at it,
I
and
had
everyone
like a
else laughed
little
at
peekaboo,
it, and he
and it sounded
was
like
enormously
handsome
crying.
girl. And I was like,
That's about it.
that's weird.
Clive
'cause
Owl.
I knew my sister was in her room.
Okay, so these guys are still.
And my mum was at the hospital at the time with my dad. So I was like, who else could it be? And then I walk out of the bathroom, all done with my shower.
Do I even want this yet? I think
I
I'm
look
poor,
to
right?
right? Yeah, sorry. I look to the
Like
right.
physically small
And
too.
there's this little girl.
I mean small as in like.
reveal.
2 years old in my
Jojo?
eyes, 2-3 years old or something.
Did
And
she
I
get
see
2,
her
3
on the
years
toilet for, the,
old my
for a
ass?
split. 2 years old in my eyes, 2-3 years old or something.
2, 3 years old.
And
in my
I see her on
ass?
the toilet for a split.
I think at the time I only had a 2-year-old in my
enough
ass.
detail on what she looked like. So she had like this brown
Well, you don't need
dress
it now.
on,
Just
kind of like
okay.
those dresses you see in
Stop.
olden day. You know, the old back in the days get up. Like, you know, the brown dress, the white top. She had like a bob cut.
Oh, she's got splurt
Yeah,
on
it's
her.
just really,
What's
really
that?
unusual. Like, not.
It's just her
I don't know how to explain her. I really don't know how to explain her.
Would
But
you
yeah,
do this naive
something
sudden
you'd see,
farm
like, out of
girl
a 50s
Fiona
movie.
playing some fucking
put it that
Gwent?
And
Oh yeah, it's gonna
I
play
saw
with
her
this
for only
song,
a
yeah.
second, not even, but enough to get detail of her. So I was like, okay.
Dinner,
this
dinner,
would be
dinner,
weird.
dinner. Yeah, you blew it.
Um,
Let's just normal play. Normal play engaged. The Witcher adventure game. Fuck.
play Counter Strike, play Kuzner Strike, play Counter Strike, play Counter Stroke, play Pokemon, 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 fuck you.
Fuck you. Yeah, so then, someone made fun of him, what he looks like, and then instantly he was like,
3 years old.
I gotta
it's
deflect
way
that.
past incubated at this
3
point.
years old.
A 3-year-old in your ass.
A 3-year-old in your ass. 3. Haven't played this in a while. Let's get some Gwent going. Available now. Blood and Wine coming soon.
While in Crookback Bog, Syria
Crookback Bog.
on the Crones.
Punish Stephen.
Beastly sisters took her in, then wavered, unsure if they should eat her or surrender her to the wild hunt.
He sounds like Dota.
Syria escaped before they could decide.
They threw their things into the fire. Skona, Skona, Skona. My boo buddy, paranormal vlog.
Hi guys, welcome back to April After Dark. Tonight isn't going to be about...
I lied about just
I
proper
don't know,
playing.
I'm going to be rambling a little bit, but I really couldn't wait. The reason this bear is
Free
not
unboxings, yeah, I'd do those
while
more.
you're looking at it thinking,
Open a
is this
crate,
like a haunted
perhaps?
bear story that she's going to be
When I
telling
feel like a
sometime
human being,
soon.
then I'll do
But
things.
No. This
But
is actually
at the moment, I just
one
like
of
to
my
not
big
move
gifts
at
for
all and
Christmas
look
this
at
year
the
from
screen.
my fiance, and I loved this gift. This gift is amazing. Okay, so it was the last gift that I opened. I had no idea this is what he was getting me. I don't know what to ask for. Books are absolutely free.
She's doing like
I
a...
met Pat from Best Friends Play at PAX, and I think he was actual under 5 feet tall.
But
isn't he like 5 feet or something?
Some investigating
Oh, you were at the
of my
gate.
2 different dolls that I have.
Gate post.
So
That's
that
exactly
came
what it
free
is, like
with
gate.
this. And this is what was in there. It is Boo Buddy. He is
Okay, well, she's just doing
paranormal
the gifts
restaurant
she's
house.
gotten.
So he'll
My-
say something.
okay, well... Look at this girl's tits! My first time.
Hey everyone, it's Bree, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different sort of video. I'm actually doing my first time tag, because apparently they're pretty popular, and when I watch them on YouTube, they're actually pretty interesting. So if you guys are interested in learning all these things
Gwent
about
combat
me,
mod? No, I
stay tuned
don't.
for the
It was
video.
fucked up. There were
So
no
the first
repercussions if
question
you
is
lost.
the first YouTube video you've ever watched. I actually can't remember the first YouTube video I actually watched, but I do remember where I was when I actually first learned that
You aren't
YouTube
paranormal at all.
Graveyard Girl.
There you go.
I was like, oh my god, you, and then Tube, and she was like, no, it's like YouTube.
YouTube.
And she showed me a whole bunch of videos. I can't exactly remember what they were, but like ever since then, I was like, oh my goodness, I was totally hooked on watching
OMG,
YouTube every single
OMG.
day. The
Gwen!
second question is first person you subscribed to on YouTube. I think that would have been Graveyard Girl, like
That would be
5
this
years ago. I've been watching her since like her first videos when she had no idea what she was doing. She would just
When
like
she was a
chat about
fucking
random
idiot, she had no
computer things
idea.
and contact
I
lenses.
propped her up, I made
so
her
let me guys
anything.
know if you let me guys know that was not English. Let me know.
Don't
if you
edit
guys
it out,
watch her
that's
on YouTube
Quirk.
because She's freaking awesome. Question 3: Do you still talk to your first love? No, I don't, and I don't really ever plan to. First kiss is question 4, grade 8, on my couch watching. Lord
She's a
of the Rings.
Canadian!
It wasn't very good.
Too
Question
much
5,
of
first alcoholic
something.
drink, probably Corona
Whoa,
with
what was
my
it?
Uncle Jerry, or
Paranormal enthusiast,
maybe a
tattooed and
Honey
pierced,
Walker with my
vegan.
dad. I really like beer. That's basically it.
Canada.
Body
mod
Car
enthusiast.
is question 6, and that would have to be my Pontiac Vibe. My first car is the car that I still have now.
You'll guess the fuck
Question
what.
7,
I'm getting a
first
fucking
job.
husky tomorrow.
I worked at a
Pretty good.
doctor's office for 2 years. I was basically like a
new one?
secretary slash filer.
from BC
so
though,
I
so
like
it's-
worked with medical documents, filed them, worked with them on the computer, that sort
I
of thing.
forget how to play this game. How do I
Question 8,
level my...
first
Okay.
pet. It's hard because when I was born we had like 3
What is this?
pets, but the pet that I remember having for the longest, because he's like my age, is my cat Frodo,
Oh, so
and
you
he's 18 years old. Question 9, first celebrity crush. Probably Johnny Depp, and
Patrick
he
Stewart.
still is like my main celebrity crush. I absolutely love him.
He's my main boo.
10, first real boyfriend would have to be my first love. Love is relative.
My first
but
boyfriend
met
was
in
the
grade
first
10,
guy I went out
dated
with.
grade 10, 11, 12, and then broke up in college. Question 11, who was the first person to text you today? And I already checked, and it was my friend Levi, my best friend in the whole world. If you guys subscribe to my other channel, you probably see him in my vlogs all the time. Question 12, who was your first grade teacher? I actually can't remember who she was. I just remember that she might have been named Miss Rushke or Mrs. Bach, because I had 2 teachers that kind of taught grade 1, 2, 3, and 4, so I can't exactly remember who taught grade 1. Question 13.
Mine was Mrs. Cuddy, you fucking idiot, in grade 1.
I think.
Had her again. Yo! Stray Lost, what up?
5 or 6 years old.
I feel those phantoms coming through right now in grade 1.
Question 14. What was the first thing you did this morning? I think I got up and checked my email and looked at YouTube. That's basically what I do every single morning. Question 15. First concert.
This isn't. You fucking wasted my ass. Okay, well, let's see a video where you talk about a ghost. All about my belly button, navel piercing. Demons at dinner. Worst tattoo consult ever. Yeah, she puts boobies. She looks like Ginger Spice.
Hey everyone, it's Bree, and today I'm going to be telling you about another one of the paranormal
just whatever deck you got
that I've had
with,
pretty recently.
I'm popping them, you ain't stopping them. Call the cops.
It actually was like a year and a half ago, but it still feels like it was recent. So if you guys have watched the previous
I don't want that.
that I've posted, this kind of goes together with those ones. This is actually the third thing that happened that night. So basically,
I can only see ghost picture that.
Makes the most sense. So, I'm definitely going to link those 2 videos below if you guys want the full day
It's hard
story.
to think. No.
But basically, I had been home alone
so you always
for
do
probably 2 or 3 hours just snacking. I think I went on a walk with my dog. And then I came home, and then my parents came home. And for some reason, my brother wasn't home for dinner that night. I think he had like volleyball or something like that. So my parents were ready to sit down for dinner. My mom had made dinner for us, and then we all were going into the kitchen. So if you can imagine, like my front door is over here, and then the back door's over here. It's like a straight walk through my house, and then the kitchen's on one side. So it's pretty open in my entire house, and so. My parents were sitting at the table, and my mom was sitting at the head of the table, and my dad was on the side of the table, and there was 1 seat left for me. And so I had walked into the kitchen, got my stuff ready, put it down, and for some reason I went back to my bedroom, I think, to grab my phone or something like that. And then I started walking out of my bedroom, and so it's a little hard to like describe because you guys aren't here and you obviously can't see what my house looks like, but my bedroom is at the very end of this long hallway that we have in my house. So it's like a hallway and then the open space that has my dining room, my living room, and then the 2
describing
front and
the
back
layout.
doors. So I walked out of my bedroom and started walking down the hallway, and for some reason a lot of the lights in my house were off except like the kitchen and then this little lamp in the dining room. So there was a little bit of like light in that area, but the rest of my house was pretty dark. So I left my bedroom, turned off the light, and then I started feeling a little sick to my stomach.
Let's
and
try
it was weird. It wasn't like a nauseous sick, it was just like really heavy, and my head started hurting, and it just was like, it was kind of a creepy feeling because it wasn't like someone was watching me. It was just like my whole body was kind of uneasy, and the house felt really off balance and just very strange. And so I walked into the dining room and I looked at my family, and so there were lights, but it was pretty dim. And so my mom and dad were sitting there, and I saw these. Like, it's hard to describe. It's not like figures.
It's like, if that makes any sense, it's like
but it was like, it looked like 3
brothers
beings or things kind of standing around and standing over my family. And I was just like, I was in shock, and I was standing there and I kept blinking, like trying to figure out what was going on, because it's not like they were all black, first of all, and I knew it. I could make out 3 separate shapes. And they were
One
tall
time I saw
and big
a Canadian
and
person
wide,
saw a black person.
But I couldn't make out faces, and I couldn't make out an exact shape
a spirit
because
healer.
they almost looked like they weren't completely there. And so I was just looking at my family, and I must have been standing there for a few seconds just like gawking at the kitchen.
Maybe just
and my mom and dad kind of looked over and they said, "Hey, like, come say grace with us." And I
got 3 anyway.
like finally
Yeah,
snapped out of it, and I said okay, and I went and I turned on one of the lights, and then the figures were gone, and we ended up saying grace and then having dinner, and the whole time I was sitting down at dinner,
Christo
it just
family.
felt like there was something hanging over our family and hanging over our house, and
Sort of
it was just a
chill
really
whack.
really scary feeling, because like my
Hanging
family
over your
lives
head.
there, and I just wanted I wanted it to feel safe for them, and I wanted us to feel good in that house.
Sort of
but
damn your
it's really hard to do
skis.
when you're having these scary
Gee.
experiences somewhere.
Why did that happen?
You're supposed to feel safe,
Why did-
and all of a sudden you
why did that
feel
happen?
really off balance, and it's just really hard to explain, hard to describe. I ended up staying up all night and like praying, and I think I had bad dreams for a few weeks after that, just because it was so
Holy
it was so
smokes, a
weird.
nigger.
And
A
unexpected,
racist
and
person.
I'm pretty
Wow.
sure my brother's actually a really strong. He's really strong in his faith, and my whole family is as well. And he
Not
ended
that
up
he's
doing
the only
something
one
in the house
strong in
that
his faith.
It's
Have I told you I'm a body modded
I have
vegan?
to say that was definitely one of the scariest experiences I've had
Oh, I
too,
can-
because all of my other experiences, it was something I experienced, or me and my friend Levi
Oh, you can't get that
experienced.
shit back. It's gotta. You
Nothing
suck.
had taken place directly over top of my family, and so
That's
it was something that I never want to experience again.
Good pineapple.
He was just sitting there.
Thank
and
you.
I think they both kind of knew that the atmosphere in our home
Oh, what's this, dude?
wasn't a positive one at that time, and a lot of things had been going on in our lives and in our family
I got
relationships
negged.
and stuff like that. That probably wasn't helping the environment, and I definitely think that that might have been one of the reasons why there were so
Cool
many
story,
negative.
bro.
I don't know
Thank
what
you.
to say, spirits, but there was so much negativity
Okay.
in the house at that
Oh,
time.
six.
Honestly, now our family is so close and everything's going really great. And
brothers.
it's just really a really positive environment, and that's definitely a change from a few years ago when I was in high school.
I don't
so
care,
it's
my
just really
boo.
nice to know that we're really set in who we are. We're not having
Settin'.
bad experiences. We're not feeling uncomfortable in our house. I personally don't have as many
So she just
paranormal
Stop
saw a
playing
shadow?
just because of
Hearthstone,
where I am in
faggot.
my life. But I mean, they still happen once in a while, and if they
blow
do
'em
in
up.
the future, I will definitely be telling you guys about them, because you seem
You definitely
pretty
do
interested.
want to check that
so
out.
that's basically it for this story. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs
Annihilate
up. And don't
that
forget
like
to subscribe,
button.
become a member of my channel. I try to post new videos as much as I possibly can,
videos.
and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Bye, guys.
Kind of scary. Home invasion, tongue piercing. New series. Is this your BF? I want to know that I can beat him up. My diet and fitness. My new channel. 50 random facts. Neck nape durnals. Dear fat people, my response. Fat to leave. I'm a slut. Embarrassing period story. So many videos are just her making a shocked face and putting her hands on her cheeks. Can we
Hey, guys.
incorporate 22 minutes. Can we incorporate more anime into some of these stories?
Hey y'all, it's Lexi. Welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday with
That seems like a kid.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought
You can hear them
a
hands.
different kind of video.
What's
Been
up,
trying to record this
YouTube?
video so many times. It just didn't work out because I ended up getting scared.
Okay, call
or
now.
I heard noises.
Get your
but
bets
I'm here.
in.
I'm coming at you guys.
She's gonna
with
see
this
something
brand new
at night.
video.
She's gonna walk down
I
the
know I haven't
hallway. She'll
recorded a
describe the
video in
room.
quite some time, but
Her
if you
mother
watched my
kind of
last
knows
video,
about it.
which
The
is
dad
Winter
doesn't
haul,
believe.
The Winter Bath and Body Works haul. I kind of explain in the description what's going on. So
That was some
things
good.
haven't
That
been
was some
really
fair
good
glint.
lately, but I'm able to sit down right now and record a video for you guys. These
wanna
are
go to
my
the-
paranormal experiences.
Okay,
Let's get
well,
right into it. So the first story I have is kind of a short story. I don't know if this may seem like a big
Is there
deal
like
to you
a-
guys, but I was pretty young when this happened and it's kind of freaky. There's no explanation to it, so I think that's what makes it even more, scary. I think I was
Menus.
about 4 or 5 years old, and every night, I'm not sure about what
Yeah,
time
was it
it was. It was
fucking
definitely
like this?
past midnight, but every night I would wake up, walk to the top of my stairs, and just look down
getting up at night.
in the pitch black darkness
In the
and
pitch
yell
black.
and cry. I don't know why. I have no reason for doing that. I don't even remember actually walking out of bed.
It's like a live thing. As you go further down the slider, it's less sensitive.
There, still just staring down and crying my eyes out. My parents obviously were concerned.
What is with your leg?
They took me to
streaming with
their local priest, and I got blessed or something. I'm not even sure what the priest did. He did some sort of prayer, squirted holy water on me. I have no idea. After that, they said that it stopped. So I don't know what caused that. If maybe I was just a weird kid, or maybe something was possessing me. I think that was really weird. So number 2. This is a story
Ghost that reveal.
happened, again, a very long time ago. It was while I was still in school. There are 5 people involved in this story, and I don't want to say their names, so I'm just going to make up names for them. Let's make Tiffany the main girl. Tiffany and I, we were really into ghosts and stuff. I think we were about 9 or 10 when this happened. In our elementary school, it was believed to be haunted because in the previous years, a little girl had passed away. So everyone used to think that the yard was haunted or the bathrooms were haunted, and obviously when you hear these rumors, you tend to believe them, especially as a kid. We thought that the girls' bathroom was haunted. Everyone thought the girls' bathroom was haunted. No one liked going in there alone. If we wanted to go to the bathroom, we would have to bring like a crowd of people because we were so terrified.
Just look at the quest.
One day, we decided to get all our friends together and test out this
I wish he's doing this on his own! I have a Ouija board in my computer! Why is he doing this?
We left a little gummy bear candy thing on the floor, like a couple of meters away from us. And we were just standing at the door. But we closed the light, we said Bloody Mary 3 times.
Because I pressed J?
And it was the scariest fucking thing because as that was happening, there was somebody banging and pushing the door open, and we were all against the door, you know, just like chilling on it, like leaning on it, and somebody was pushing it, like they were trying to get in. But when we opened the lights and we checked outside, there was nobody in the hallways. Everyone was in class. We were telling the teachers about it. They had no clue who it was. They said that it might have just been like the grade 8s just messing around, but it didn't I don't know, it didn't seem like they would have done that. While we were still in the washroom, we checked the gummy bear candy, and it had a bite taken out of it. Now, I don't know if this was one of the girls that we were with. Maybe
Toronto, Canada.
You know, trying to scare us, but nobody confessed to it.
Should be impressing some of these babes with what I spend my time with. Maybe get some ass.
With the same girls, we tested out this theory.
You want to be a star, baby?
We didn't think that it was haunted enough. Went to another girl.
Oh, wow! You're
You know,
and some of the secrets you've told me, I had a laugh.
Sinks and stuff.
Thanks for looking at it.
We were in the front entrance,
okay, so
like the little hallway area.
Okay, so back to shit that matters.
One of our friends, Tiffany, the brave one, she was behind the second door.
Yeah, is this
she was just in the mirror. We were stupid and we decided to do this again. So we closed the lights, said Bloody Mary 3 times, and all of a sudden she comes running to the door. Her mind is just gone. She is saying, "What happened? Where am I? Like, what am I doing? Who are you?" She had no clue what was going on. She didn't even know who she was. And so what happened was someone had pushed her, she said, and she hit her head against the wall, and she became unconscious of where she was, who she was. She basically just lost her memory in that moment. That was the scariest thing, especially when you're like 9, 10 years old. You're young. You have no clue what you're doing. You have no clue what's going on. So we just all ran out to the schoolyard. We were freaking out. We were yelling, and she was just laying on the floor crying. She had no idea, you know, who she was, who we were, what was going on. So we took her to the office. We explained what happened, and she was rushed to the hospital. Luckily, she did get her memory back, but it was really strange how everything just happened. And I don't know. You guys tell me what you think of that, because to this day we still don't know what exactly happened or what could have caused that.
A ghost pushed her head down?
The third story is
really
really creepy. I feel like this is one of the scariest ones that has happened to me in my life. This was a few weeks after my grandpa had passed away. We were at his house where he lived with his wife, and my mom and I and my brother were just visiting her, you know, keeping her company and comforting her.
If you have to kind of describe it, I don't trust you.
And all of a sudden, we heard a big bang coming from upstairs. We all got so silent. We were like, what is that? Because nobody else was in the house with us. We would have known. So we all go upstairs and we see that a cross that was nailed in the wall had fallen off. Can you explain that? I can't. I just don't understand how a cross, a heavy cross too, which was nailed into the wall, could have just fallen off by itself. So maybe that was my grandpa. I have no idea, but it was so freaky. And I think after that we were just so done with the day. The fourth story I have
in this game too.
Actually happened quite recent. I think it was about a year or two, maybe a year and a half ago. I was living at my old house, my mom's old house, and I've felt some creepy things happening there. I'm not sure, like, if anything has, you know, bad has happened there, like someone has passed away or anything, but I'm pretty sure it's not an old house, so I don't know. I was home alone one day. My mom and her boyfriend went to Costco. My brother was out with his friends, so I was home alone, and I was scared shitless, let me tell you. Like, right off the bat, I did not want to be home alone. I was like, yikes, this is creepy. I was just, you know, laying on my bed, and I heard some noises coming from the basement, and it sounded like someone was playing drums, because we did have a drum set in the basement, so it sounded like someone was actually playing a tune.
Where's the Gwent?
Drums. I don't know. So I started panicking, and I didn't know what to do because I'm home alone. Like, where am I gonna go? Who am I gonna call? Like, so I decided to brush it off like it was nothing. But then a few minutes later, I actually heard the TV go on, and so I heard like talking from the TV or something that sounded like it was coming from the living room downstairs, and I was like, fuck, like I'm about to die, like this is the end for me. Again, I
wake up, I'm playing cards.
I wasn't gonna leave my house. I'm not gonna call my parents and tell them about it. Like, they're not gonna come home, they're shopping.
Let's get your four-sword fix. That bother you?
Like, okay,
me leaving a thing
I'm
like
just
that?
gonna pretend that
Play
I
a
never
little
heard
baseball
that.
cards?
I'm gonna continue playing on my computer, whatever. And I'm just going to ignore what
There's
I
a stream on Thursday, Friday. How it gets better. We listening to Spookies in Heat.
Footsteps coming from upstairs in the attic. And let me tell you, nobody goes in the attic. Nobody has ever been in the attic. But I heard footsteps coming from the attic. And maybe some people...
Brendan, don't touch my drum set.
There's no...
Pretty good.
Freaking way. There's no window in the attic. And the door to the attic is like locked shut in my mom's closet. So I don't know, again, I don't know what that could have been, but I am like 100% sure that it was footsteps. It sounded like human footsteps.
I don't know what it was, but I'm 100% sure what it was.
They're trying to look for something. Ever since that day, I just felt like I felt things. I felt like people were looking at me, especially when I was going up to bed in the dark. I felt like people were in the corners of my room, just eyes on me, and it was really strange. So glad I'm out of that house.
Yeah, everyone wants to know what Maria's up to tonight.
About how he hears things and he sees things and he knows for
She's
sure
still
that
banging that old
there
girl.
is a ghost in the house. He said that it was friendly. I'm not sure like how he would know this information, but
where's Glint?
That's what it was apparently. The last story I have for you is fucking terrifying for me. It gave me chills. I wanted to cry.
This story is
I'm probably sounding dramatic, but it was
Yes, and
SHE. A couple months ago. And
how do you summon your horse?
I was home alone. I was sitting here in my bed.
It's not F.
And
I just
was
drank a potion.
on my computer watching YouTube videos as usual. My door has like a huge opening underneath. For some reason, it has more of a space from the floor to my door than any other room in here. So I could see if somebody is walking past my room or walking up to my room. I can see the shadows and the light and everything. I was just laying here watching videos, being innocent.
Not masturbating.
I started hearing like the door was opening. Not my door, but the front door. I heard like the knob turning. I heard the keys shaking. And I heard someone walking up to my
Not
door.
sure.
Like,
I'm 100% sure. Who knows? I blacked out.
He didn't tell me. He wanted to surprise me. So I call him and I'm like, hey, are you home right now? And he's like, no.
Kurtz!
And I was like,
I knew God to play Gwent.
Stop lying. Like, I know you're here.
You're lying.
And you're trying to scare me or whatever.
I
Just
know you,
tell
Eddie.
me. Like, you can come out now. And he's like, babe, I swear to God I'm not here. And I'm like,
Baby Grapes, I'm not lying to
tell
you.
me you fucking are. As we were on the phone, I still heard footsteps.
Even
coming
in
up to
her
my door and then
delusions,
stopping.
she is the center of
And
attention.
I'm okay again, and then stopping. And I was like, that has to be him. Like, he must be playing this.
Now it's weird
crazy
to
joke
see his
on me,
normal face because I've
or
seen
I'm
that other
losing my
card so
fucking
much.
mind. He was dead serious on the phone. Like, no, I'm not home. I don't know who's in the house. You should go
I ain't
check.
in there
and
with
I was
y'all.
like, fuck no. If there's someone in
Excuse me,
here,
fuck
I'm gonna
no,
fucking
dude.
die. I'm not looking to get
Jack
killed
is that?
today.
Okay.
Sorry. So my heart dropped to my ass.
Jojo.
Dead scared.
Jojo.
Chills were running through my
Reveal.
body.
My heart
face
dropped
was
to my
flushed.
ass.
I was so nervous as hell. I actually wanted to cry because I was so
Remove
scared.
Bob.
Who's in my house right now?
Get a chill tit going.
What is this thing? I had no clue what it was. And it just went away
Steal
a
it!
couple of minutes later, and I was terrified. Like, I still don't know what that could have been. Maybe it was the curtains, like wind blowing through.
HHELLO. I
Maybe
use
it
fresh
was
quality
my
ingredients for your
imagination, but
masturbatory
when
pizza
there's something
slices,
happening,
girl.
you can kind of
I'm
tell the
legit the
difference
real
between
Papa
real and
John.
fake.
Call my
It
mom. She'll
definitely felt
confirm.
like there was someone
No wages for
outside
you.
my door.
No
That's
wages.
kind of freaky. Actually, the same thing has been happening quite a bit in this place. I've heard like people in the kitchen, in the living room, in the bathroom, and it freaks me out so much because then I think, oh my god, is there someone in here? Like, I don't know. You know, if you're skeptical about this whole paranormal thing,
Skeptical.
you've probably
Damn,
just
look
never
at this
had anything like this happen
entire
to you.
type of cards.
If you've never had a ghostly experience or anything,
Drop
like
them in the
that,
boppers down below if you got ghosts!
obviously I can see why you wouldn't believe in this stuff, but I myself
Me,
definitely
myself, personally,
100%
I think
this is all true. I definitely do believe that there are spirits roaming the earth, and you feel them. You feel when there's someone there. It's not just a figment of your imagination. Sometimes it may be, but for the most part, like I said, you know what is real and is fake. So that's enough. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you have any paranormal experiences, let me know.
We'll let you know. Get back to
Hey,
Marge.
what's up, you guys?
Why? Just you be you. You don't have to try to Zane. School stalker, paranormal experience. Oh, it's her again.
And today I'm going to be telling you another one of
She's wearing
my
black
paranormal
lipstick.
stories. So I hope you guys do enjoy these.
She got a
videos.
ghost
These
in
are
her
my
tongue.
absolute favorite to film, and I love talking about this
Shit,
stuff,
dude.
but
I don't want to
don't
use a
enjoy
strong
it.
one
So if
because
you guys do,
I
please
want
give this
to
video
blow it
a big
up.
thumbs
Maybe
up.
just
Don't forget to
allow this
subscribe. So,
fucking thing.
I'm going to start just by
Got to
saying
go,
that
guys.
This is another
My
one of the
mom
stories
is
that
getting
have
mad.
a similar day as a few of my other stories, so a lot of these might overlap, but basically this story takes place at my high school, and so it was, I think, 2014. I was in grade 12, and so
Oh, it's a young person.
The school day had just ended, so I was actually
So
on
she's
my way out of
33
school.
now.
And
Oh, look at
basically
this.
how our school works is
Look
that
at all
you
these
walk
Samoans
out
that
the
popped
door
out.
along the entire front of the school. There's 3 levels, right? And so there's big windows on each of the levels.
Actually.
Each classroom, it has like a full strip of window. So there's 2 strips on one side of the door and 2 strips on the other, and it's a pretty wide building. And then it goes up again 2 more floors. So our school day ended at like 3:15, and so I just hung out with a few friends after school, la-di-da, just like minding my own business, probably waiting for a ride, because I think that someone gave me a ride home other than one of my parents. So I had left my last class and was hanging out with a few friends, and then I had to leave through the front of the school instead of the back, which is usually where I would leave from. So I left from the front, and I came out right in front of the school and started walking along the edge of the school. And so just to give you a bit of like scenery, the day was actually really, really muggy. I live on Vancouver Island, so it almost always rains. So it was really, really gray outside. There were clouds. I think it might have been raining.
I'm gonna eat shit, I guess.
A little bit just like muggy, gross, kind of like depressing outside. And so I was probably wearing a rain jacket or something, but I walked out the front of the school into like this sad, damp day, and I was walking along the side of the school, and so I had walked past about one set of
SKIIIIIII2AIII4 and
window, blah blah blah.
A
As soon
scathlon.
as I got to the edge of that first window, I kind of looked in the window and
What do we
I saw
do?
the reflection of someone walking behind me. So I thought
We both lose. Oh, I didn't know that would happen. Fuck my stupid
and
ass.
I looked a bit closer at what
I'm
it
just gonna
actually
kill you.
looked like, and it kind of looked like a really, really tall man wearing dark clothes, and it was just like this dark shadow standing.
I saw a black guy on Vancouver Island.
And so I just like ignored it, didn't look behind me, whatever, didn't think much of it. And then I turned to keep walking.
I need a ghost hunter with a Ouija board and an ambulance because I'm sending this ghost
The man
to the hospital.
walking behind me, he was kind of like matching my pace and walking behind me. And so I was like, okay, whatever. He's probably walking to get one of his kids. And blah, blah.
So many white girls are afraid of
I keep
the
walking
ethnic
to, like, the
minorities.
second set of classroom windows, and I'm still outside of the school at this point. And I see that he's just like matching my pace, and so I stopped and then looked into the reflection and looked at this like tall dark shape or whatever. And once I stopped, he stopped as well, which was really weird. And so I was just kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna like turn.
You used to live on Vancouver Island?
So I looked behind me. And
Take weather
there was
cards
no one
out.
standing
Nope,
behind
you're the
me.
same guy who
And
thinks
when
I should repair my
looked
sword.
At the mirror, or the reflection of the window, there was like no shape, and it was
Wow,
the
an
weirdest
insane
thing
person.
because
Are
I
you?
could've sworn
You're
that I
actually
saw
looking at a
someone
Ouija board right
walking
now. There's no
exactly
computer in
behind
front of
me
you.
and stopping when I stopped, and then walking again. And yeah, when I looked, there was nobody there, and so it was really, really strange, and kind of freaked me out. But it didn't really like put me off, like it didn't put me on guard or anything, because nothing else had happened that day. Nothing had happened like the week before or anything, so it wasn't something I clued into. And
Checking what time it is on his little sundial to tell the rock.
Paranormal experience. I talked a bit about when I saw this shape in my house, and so this experience actually happened the exact same day, and it happened right before. So because of this experience, I didn't think much of it, but when it happened again later that day in my own house,
these stories make me want to eat an entire hell.
I do have a number of other little
I'll
things
have a
I can
hell,
talk
please.
about and tell you guys about. If you're interested in hearing all about it, definitely let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys do have any questions or comments or concerns, leave it in the
I have some
bar or in the
concerns.
comment section down below.
Okay,
and I'll
so
definitely
just
get to you. I might even make
overstuff
a full
it
video
and then
just
win.
about, various paranormal questions.
Okay, well you were too quiet. There's a reptilian silhouette with a dick sitting beside this. Okay.
Mama is gonna like open now because
Your video is too long. 1 week ago. Oh, is this that same girl?
Bonjour, c'est quoi?
Nope.
Not Josie, the little fluffy white.
Is this that girl who saw a black guy? Because she was in Nicole also.
I did.
My best friend's suicide story. My best friend's suicide. This is a really personal video. Please keep your hate comments to yourself. You are fucking scum. I guess I have no problem laughing at the type of
Hello,
person you
God,
are.
and everyone else who is not God. Or maybe your name is G-O-D. I don't know. You always comment on my videos, so what up? If you're wondering what's
Gonna make
on my
a video
face,
about what a stock you are.
I'm allergic to my dog. Not Josie, the little fluffy white one, but my wiener dog. The fur on Dachshunds, I don't know, gets me. And I was holding it and snuggling him. So I have hives all along like my face here, and it's red. And I tried to cover it with foundation, but it kind of didn't work. Getting into today's video, it's like a spooky kind of video. But not really, because I don't really know.
Well, it better be,
So,
because you said it is, and I only
at my
want that.
friend Tyler's house. Now, Tyler's house, I don't go there
did they
very
monetize
often,
the video?
but
I'm sure they did.
we
Let's
just
see. Oh, I made like $800 off that video. I hope no more, my friends. Yeah. Hey, I'm pregnant. Prank calls. I trashed a hotel room. Story time. What a dirty asshole. This better my first job interview gone wrong story.
Hey guys, so this video hanging out or meeting him like to go hang out, and we're like, where? Hey guys, so
My
this
boyfriend's
video
suicide.
I bet you already can tell by the title, it's kind of depressing. So,
Nope,
but
no ads.
I feel like it's
Let's see. Keep doing it.
Hey guys, so this video I bet you already can tell by the title. I picked up a friend from the airport.
Sometimes they don't
for
go.
Christmas break, and we were at his house, And this was before alcohol had started going in our system, so I was sober for this. And
This
I
was
can
before
tell you,
alcohol.
I've never
What a
experienced
guilt-free
a
way of-
paranormal ghost.
Do you have a
experience
corporate
that I
father or
actually
something who
thought
taught you
was
this?
Paranormal or ghosty. I'm just not really.
No alcohol
I'm pretty
had entered their
skeptical about
systems
things.
yet.
I'm pretty.
They
like,
weren't drunk
skeptical
yet.
About people, about really anything. So, yeah. Now we were all sitting there. I'm gonna post a picture showing you like the living room because after it happened, I like took a picture and I was like, okay, I need to like make a video about this because WTF.
What is it? She took a picture of a ghost.
So we're sitting there, and if you saw above the fireplace there's this little blue thing. It's one of those Bluetooth speaker things that connect your phone to play music. So we're all sitting on the couches and stuff like that, and the two guys, Chris and Tyler, are playing a video game. And I'm sitting there playing my music on my phone, and then just completely out of nowhere,
Teenagers get together to just do stuff
that blue
by
thing
themselves.
on top of the fire mantle, it flew off of
It
there
flew. I
to the ground in front of that like
screamed.
white bench thing.
I freaked out.
Nobody touched it. There's no way it could have just fallen
another
that far
Canadian?
anyway. It wasn't even like close to the edge. Like it was
Canada's-
against, not against the wall, but like in the middle of the
Sarcastic,
ledge.
narcissistic, and
And
crazy
it literally
AF.
flew
Canada,
across. I'm
why?
not even shitting you right now. I literally was scared. I was completely
Alberta.
blown away because sometimes like you'll hear like knocks in your house or you think you hear footsteps, but like you're like, oh my god, it's a ghost, or you think you see somebody out of the corner of your eye. I have never experienced anything
Butt
like this
chugging,
before.
butt
So
chugging,
after it
butt
happened,
butt chugging, chugging
Chris
through
and I
the butt,
walked over to it
absorbing
and we're like
alcoholic
staring at it. And
beverages
Chris is
through
like,
the
I
anus.
can feel like a presence here. I'm like, shut up, no you don't. And so
Canadian
then we put it
AF.
back on the mantle and just like pushed it back. And then Chris was like,
I
don't
literally
believe
was
you're a
scared.
ghost
I-
unless you do it
I
again.
missed
And
it.
like,
I was moaning
oh, so
about
you
shit,
you
so.
think you hear footsteps, but
Oh, you
like
think?
you're like, oh my god, it's a ghost, or you think you see somebody out of the corner of your eye. I have never
I see something in front of
experienced
my eye.
anything like this before. And so after it happened, Chris and I walked
got so many
over
cards.
to it and we're like
Shit, I'm
staring
gonna
at it, and Chris is like, I can feel like a presence here. I'm like, shut up, no you don't.
Shut
and
up,
so
Chris.
then we put it back on the mantle and just like pushed it back, and then
So
Chris was like, I don't believe you're a ghost unless you do it again. And like it didn't happen again.
Shit, I lost.
But so
I
we're
got
like, oh, he doesn't like my
overcocked.
music, blah, 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 blah. And then they think it's like a child ghost or something, I don't know. Tyler was like, yeah, we've
Yeah,
been
I got
having kind of like ghosty
This guy's
experiences.
good.
So he ran up the stairs to tell his mom what happened. And she got so freaked out, she like went up to her room and like locked herself in her room to like for the rest of the night. So apparently at Tyler's house, they think they hear like voices when they're not home. Or when they're home.
When they're
alone,
not home, they hear
and,
voices
like,
when they're
they'll,
not
they'll hear
inside
their
the
name
fucking
being called,
house.
even though they're home alone, so nobody's there.
Hold on,
And then
okay,
Tyler's
okay.
little sister,
Nah, you heard it.
she's like in grade 1, I think.
She's looking great.
I don't know,
She's in
so
grade
cute,
1?
She's a little.
She lost a lot of weight.
Apparently her and her friend were playing with their, I don't know if it was Barbies or what it was. They had toys and they were playing and they left the living room or something, and when they came back their toys were moved. And so his little sister went to his mom and was like, Mom, why did you move our toys? And Claire was like, I didn't move your toys. Like, Claire didn't move the toys, so like, what the hell? And like, apparently there's a lot of like paranormal stuff that happens at their house, and I was like tripping out. It's like, what the hell though, right? Like, isn't that like creepy?
Someone moved
So-
the toys.
After that, we were just kind of like chill about it, but I was so scared to go to like the bathroom alone because you have to like walk down this kind of like mini hallway.
Watch
and
me
I, like,
shit, I don't want a
turn on
ghost
all
to
the
go
lights, and I
off.
was like freaking out because I thought something was gonna happen to me in the bathroom, or like I was gonna get like locked in the bathroom or something. So I was like actually really scared. And the funny thing was, is Chris had to sleep in the living room there, so he literally had to sleep beside the fireplace where the ghost experience
think about
happened. So Chris was like scared. So personally, I don't believe in ghosts.
Okay.
But I kind of think that maybe because everything's energy, right? Like, and everything's particles and stuff like that. So what if all of like these ghosty experiences are just like somehow just a bunch of energy that's somehow stuck together right now, and then they kind of like expand out or explode and just say like they're near an object. So I was like, oof, this toothpaste.
That's quite
There's really no
two-faced.
explanation for it because our science isn't skilled enough yet. But I don't know. Do you believe in ghosts? Tell me your ghost experiences below. I want to hear them. But like, don't scare me too much because I'm such a wuss. Like, I can't even watch like horror movies. And like for the longest time, I couldn't even watch Harry Potter because like I used to get like actually terrified by Harry Potter.
That's not how you repair it.
So just keep it G. I used to always watch like Ghost Hunters on like Bravo with my mom, and she always like think that I was like crazy. And I was like, Mom, 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 and like I'd freak myself out. And there's like this guy on YouTube who like lives in England somewhere, and I literally thought his kitchen like I think it's actually haunted. Like it was freaky stuff, and I would actually like get so much anxiety like watching the videos. Like I wish I could find him again. Oh, I want to show you guys the videos. They're so freaky. Like
It's just like,
lately
dude, like,
in my house, there's been kind of some like odd things happening, and I'm gonna make a video about that soon, but not right now. I'm gonna leave it a secret.
I think I might get rid of some.
So anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Until my next video.
Thank you. You are like a hurricane. Real paranormal. My reaction to Paranormal Activity. Did we listen to... We must have listened to some stories recently, because... Possessed by a demon. Mystic Shopper.
Dude, this video is about something really crazy and something that I just never thought in my own freaking brain that I would ever experience.
Okay, well, her expressions are good enough that this might be okay.
Paranormal things going on in my past, but they weren't like that, like bam, you know?
It wasn't like.
So I'm gonna tell you about this one time that I got possessed by a demon. And
possessed. I got possessed by a demon.
I got possessed by a demon.
I got possessed.
Daily got possessed.
I got possessed
by a guy. Maybe he's possessed by a demon. Possessed by a demon. And trust me, I got possessed by a demon. I was at this friend's house.
No, I wish I didn't listen to it again.
Daily got possessed.
I got possessed.
By a guy, maybe his deceased father.
Oh yeah, this is all you get. You don't draw from
someone
later,
really confused, doesn't know who's dead, hasn't seen the light already.
I pulled my shirt up and slapped my gut.
I didn't think too much of it. I thought the guy's crazy.
Okay, we need that.
He has a feeling that someone, when he lays down asleep, was squeezing his back and he couldn't breathe, and then he woke up and he thought he was going to die. I thought, like, okay, this is just craziness. This is just total insanity. This is just total...
Use that sound for what, pussy-ass?
How do you say that? Nervousness or something, or maybe some type of...
It was pussy-ass by a demon.
Hysteria, maybe psychosis or anything. I don't know. Well, he woke up and he was always like, okay, I can't breathe, I'm going to die, something, I can't swallow, something is in my throat, and someone got possessed me, someone is here. Okay, I thought, like, I didn't believe in it at all. I was going to the house and I was going over sleeping there, and I didn't think of anything he said really, so I couldn't fall asleep. It took me hours to fall asleep, and it's so not me. I'm always like, when my ear touches my pillow, I fall asleep, but I couldn't. I was hearing this high-pitched noise and this very low frequent sound all the time, and he was having nightmares, and he came downstairs, he woke up, and all suddenly it stopped, you know, the low frequent noise. It was just like a car was on stationary, modus, and or a helicopter flying over, but it never came, you know, and it kept me out, it kept me awake, it was driving me crazy. And then I felt this presence, and I just really didn't think of it anymore, the presence, you know, and I didn't really believe in it. But I remember I was in shock. I sat up. I sat straight on that couch, like this. No, please don't come over me. Don't. And I know it sounds crazy, but when I had a, and I know it sounds crazy, but I had that feeling that some evil, dark spirit crawled in me, in my body, took possession of me. I was hyperventilating. I thought I had a panic attack, but it was nothing like a panic attack because I had a panic attack when I was a child once, and it was different. It was so much, and I just ran off to the toilet, and then I came back and it happened again, and it felt like someone just entered me and tried to take away my soul, and getting possessed of my body. And I immediately thought, like, okay, this is just someone deceased that wants a living body, that wants to have life back and can't accept that he is deceased. Like, I immediately started thinking about that, and I don't know why, and it was just so freaky. And okay, so I forgot about that experience. I mean, I didn't tell anyone. I didn't really care. I wasn't really interested. I was just, yeah, it's kind of fascinating, but it's not like something that you think of daily. So I forgot, and just time went on, and next time I got there, I had that sense when I was alone that someone was watching me. And as soon as I fell asleep,
this bitch got her pussy and ass possessed by her stepdad.
I could see it, a very dark, like almost like death. You know how they draw that with a sharp thing. You know, like a black gown and a black, you know, everything black, and it was so evil. And ooh, I got chicken skin. You know.
I got chicken skin.
I could still feel it.
What?
It is just crazy.
Fuck, I died. I got nothing.
It was
this guy's good.
Staring at me, almost like, you are going to leave. I'm gonna wipe you off the surface of this planet. It was freaky. Totally. Okay. So, I dreamed about that. When it was happening, that friend of mine, he knew what was happening. And he kind of came downstairs and asked me if everything was okay. And I woke up and I was like, why are you waking me up? Like, okay, this was a nightmare, you know. It was all very creepy. And I never have nightmares. When I'm at home, there is no ghost. Never, ever. Only in that house. That house, specifically.
Indeed.
Is totally possessed. And you know, sometimes you have angels, you have nice spirits.
If they can't feel pain, then why do they have tumblers?
These imprints in the walls, you know, that are
I regret it as soon
causing some activity. But this was just an evil demon, like a dark entity, a really dark spirit that tried to grab us and just, you know, get in us to have life, you know. And that friend, I said like, oh, you have to move out or something.
Yeah, well,
you know, we were like,
yeah. So what were we doing here?
Having a sage or sali, I don't know how you say that in English. And we were like, okay, in the name of Jesus Christ, leave this house. You are deceased. Go to the light.
Oh yeah, you have to go to a guy to craft it.
Go away, and
I want to beat this guy up.
Himself is still living there, and
okay, you blew it.
You'll
never outdo pussy ass. It was pussy-ass.
Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a story time, my paranormal experience. And so I'm just going to be telling you
what happened, and I'm not necessarily saying that spirits or ghosts are real or you should believe in them, but I think there's definitely some ways that spirits can communicate with us. Like if you've seen Long Island Medium,
why do you have to equivocate? You're afraid of someone saying you're a stupid idiot or something?
I mean, it is a TV show, so who knows, but it seemed pretty real to me. And I think it's probably true that they could send signals, but I don't know if this was just imagined by me and my mom or what. So this is actually not even a paranormal experience with humans. It was an animal, but I've had 2 dogs basically my whole life, and the oldest dog, Harry, who was like a poodle,
Harem.
My mom probably got him when I was around 4 or so, and it was like her dog, like he loved her the most, didn't even like me and my brother as much, but this past summer he actually passed away, and he got really sick, and my grandma had to take him to the vets and all this stuff, because we were actually in New Hampshire at the time on vacation, me and my mom, and so he passed away. It was really, really sad. But then, I'm not even joking, a few days later, we were sitting on the couch and my other dog, Princess, was there. And she was sitting in my lap, like, completely still. And I heard the noise
it could have died years ago and it's still flailing.
Of collars, like, of Harry, like, because normally he sits with my mom and I sit with Princess. And then I literally looked at my mom, and obviously Harry wasn't there because he'd passed away. But it was the creepiest thing ever. Like, I thought for sure that I heard him and that, like, he was literally there. And so that was a little bit creepy, but it was kind of cool because when I looked it up afterwards, a lot of people say that, like, oh, if, like, an animal passes away while you're away, there's a chance that, like, their spirit will stay until they say goodbye to, like, their owners. So, I don't know, who knows, and then I actually didn't tell anybody about what I thought happened because I was like, alright, they'll probably think I'm crazy, so I thought nothing of it. A few days went by, and then my mom told me that she swore she heard Harry, the dog, and I was like, what do you mean? And so, usually, when, this is what happened every day, so like both of my dogs, when my mom went downstairs in the morning, they would stay at the top of the staircase and wait, and then when my mom would open their dog food, which is like a canned dog food, they'd both come running down the stairs and rush to go eat it. And so my mom was like, yeah, like I swore that when I like opened it, I heard her coming and she was eating, and then I swore I could hear like his footprints like going on the floor and like the little jingle of his collar. And I was like, oh my god, that's literally like, I thought I heard him too. And so now we were both like, did we really hear it or not? And so, honestly, it'll be a mystery forever whether we did or not. But I'd like to think that it was his spirit, because that would have been really nice if he had been checking up on us. And we actually have a little, like, gravestone in the yard for him. So it'd just be kind of cool if he checked up on us, because it was pretty sad that we weren't there when it happened. And so it will forever be a mystery. See you in my next video.
Donate to help solve if the dog was visiting me. Ghosts are real? It's pretty long though. Okay, just to see, it's got an emoji in.
So if you are new, welcome.
It's got a Bobies out. It's that same girl. Home invasion. If your sound is good, we'll listen.
Hey guys, it's Bree, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing a storytime video.
No. It's just borderline. Thursday's Paranormal Experience, The Lucifer Fallen, Bat Babes.
We're going to be talking about ghosts.
Oh, you just use a kit.
Hi guys, I'm Lucy, I'm your Thursday Bat Babe, and today we're going to do
I will be your Thursday Bat Babe.
Since it's the 13th week of Bat Babes' weekly videos, we're going to be talking about ghost stories and spooky stuff. So I figured I would go a little personal and talk about one that kind of happened to me. It's a little...
Is that good?
It is a little personal. I might get a little
As
emotional.
a little person
but I'm going to
touring
talk about
Auschwitz.
The paranormal experience we had after
Armor
my
repair
gran died. It was kind of all a bit weird and spooky, so I figured I'd just go and dive right in. So it's a bit of background. 2 years ago, my gran got really sick. We found out it was cancer, and she ended up living at ours in our front room for 6 months from the January 2020 14 to like July-ish, June, July-ish, and she got worse and worse, and eventually she just deteriorated and became a vegetable and
I'm
died.
young in this game.
It was really kind of traumatic, and it was like really all over the place. I don't want to get too into that because I will start crying. It was really bad. And because we'd had a lot of notice and we'd known that she was going to be, you know, dying for a good month or so, we had people coming in through the night to like watch her during the night to see if she died, so that they could wake us up so that we could get sleep. And eventually, you know, she did pass away, and because we had notice, we had the funeral fairly quickly, within a week and stuff. It was all pretty much sorted. So we had the funeral, and it was really emotional and stuff. That was kind of the first actual funeral I'd ever been to. I know, like, minus 10 million goth
Armor piercing. Does that matter for a monster though?
Everyone else that's kind of died in my family, I was too young to actually attend the funeral, so this was like my first actual funeral. So it was really, really traumatic and scary.
Okay, put this thing back on.
And yeah. So I was still living at my parents', and
wrong craftsman, yeah, see?
That night,
we
still had all my grand stuff in the front room, and the night of her funeral, I woke up at about
Imagine someone in your family dies and you put this music on while you're talking about it in a video.
I don't usually wake up during the night, but I did, so
and I died
I
too.
went downstairs and went to the bathroom, and I went to get water, and then kind of just as I was leaving the kitchen, I heard this really weird noise, and it's really dark and it's kind of creepy, mate, because it was actually like.
Then
really
why
scary.
does it have it?
It was
what
the
in the
tune
world
to
is that?
It's a Small World, played like on a little, like, not a music box, but like a
Is that good?
kind of tinny instrument. Just the melody to It's a Small World. And I was like freaking
Check the
out.
metadata
So I just
on her
went,
body.
Like, straight upstairs. Like it started like the moment I left the kitchen and started walking towards like the front room. I need to walk.
I'll be adding your death to this swords list.
Here. I need to walk like that. And as soon as I got near there, it started, and I just about had a heart
Okay,
attack
you blew
and,
it.
like, nearly died.
Be really good right away.
Hey
Courtney,
guys,
go.
it's Courtney, and welcome back. So today I'm doing another story time video.
I know
for you,
that already.
And the last
Court.
one was kind of a little bit like unplanned-ish. Like I planned it, but I had planned to upload it to my
You're not supposed
vlog
to be in
channel.
this island
But I had
yet.
been debating on adding them
Well,
to this
you
channel
are, but
instead for
get
a
strong.
while. So I asked you guys on Instagram, and I did a little poll on Twitter. And for the most part, you guys wanted to see it on this channel. So I'm still testing out the waters. Let me know if you like the videos on this channel. If you don't, they're not taking away from my normal Tuesday, Saturday videos. As you can see, they're just going to be like an extra video every Thursday for as long as I decide to make them and as long as you guys want to see them. And today I'm going to be sharing my paranormal experience with you guys. And for this one, I'm going to give you guys a little backstory because I have been just like really afraid of ghosts for the longest time. So I think to get to the root of the problem, let's go back to when it all began. When I was about 6 years old or so, my parents got divorced and my grandparents had taken my mom, my sister, and I, and the rest of like that side of the family to Tennessee. So we all got like a big cabin and we were staying there, and it was like a nice little getaway for my mom and whatnot. So we were in there. And now my mom, sister, and I believe my aunt, we're all staying down in the basement part of the cabin. But before we even went down there, you know, we were just kind of hanging out on the main floor. I had like glimpsed at it. I don't even I remember the main floor more than I remember the area we were supposed to be staying at.
From Brothers, I guess.
Here's where things get interesting. When we got there, we were just kind of all hanging out on the main level and whatnot. And there was this guest book that, you know, everybody who had stayed there had like wrote their comments, what was cool to do in the area, what they thought about it, and it was multiple pages. It was so many different pages of different people, and you know, they either signed it or wrote something. So I always loved to read, as many of you know. So I was going through the book,
What's funny?
reading, you know, what people thought about this place. And you know, I read one and it was like, well, the downstairs is haunted. And then I was reading more and more people were saying, you know, I saw a ghost or something downstairs. The downstairs is definitely haunted, this and that. And it was multiple times. And before that, I feel like I knew what, like, ghosts were and stuff. I didn't know if they were real, but I didn't really give it much thought until I actually had to stay in a place that people believed was haunted. So I'm this little kid, and I am terrified to go stay down there. It was just not happening. I was crying. I was like, Mom, I'm not staying down there. It's haunted, blah, blah, blah.
I'm getting my ass beat on this island.
So
Fuck
the
this
first night,
place.
she's like, okay, you could stay upstairs, but, you know, we're going to show you nothing's going to happen, and then you're going to come downstairs, you know, after that. And all I remember is I stayed up the stairs with my aunt and uncle, so every night I threw, like, a huge tantrum, and I didn't want to go down there. That was kind of like a long side story, but that is, like, kind of where I first thought, oh my gosh, ghosts might be real. So ever since then, the kind of concept of ghosts have creeped me out. Some people are super interested. I'm just like, I don't want to see a ghost. They're probably all around. Who knows? I do not want to come into contact with them. So fast forward to a few years ago, and it must have been maybe like 2 years ago, if that, maybe a year. And we were staying down at my aunt's house.
Tricked you, stupid.
And we were, like, playing games with my aunt, and we were just talking and whatever. And she had always said that she kind of felt like, you know, something in the back half of the house. Like, she would feel like, you know, my great-grandfather's presence or someone's, like, presence. And she just felt it. And I get, like, creeped out by that kind of stuff. And so she was talking, and this was it must have been longer than 2 years ago, because this is around the time I started driving. And she told me this story about when she first got her license, you know, she got a ticket or whatever and had to go to driving school. And they showed her pictures of, you know, people who had died in accidents and all this stuff. And ever since then, after she went to driving school, she came home and she saw this girl who would come and visit her at night. And without getting into too much details, because that's kind of more like a private story and not my story to share, but she basically saw this girl for like 2 years.
Did you make a video about your friend's funeral by any chance?
That the girl would, you know, find peace and whatever, and it's giving me chills just to think about it. And that then she finally stopped visiting her.
Girl, I hope
in
you
other
heal.
words. So after that, I was so freaked out. I'm like, okay, I have never met a person who has actually seen a ghost before, and this is my aunt. She's not going to make it up. But then a thought went through my head earlier. I was like, maybe she was just trying to scare me to, you know, drive good. So I called her, like, the other day. I called her, and I was like, JoJo, is this real? And she was like, yeah, it actually happened. I was like, you weren't trying to scare me out of being a bad driver or anything? She was like, no, it actually happened. So that creeps me out to know that somebody I actually trust has had, like, a paranormal experience. I was not about to go to sleep after hearing that story. I was terrified. I kept thinking I would open my eyes in the middle of the night and see something there. Now, my stepsister and I were staying in the same room, so that made it a little bit better, but it was dark, and anytime I'm in, like, an unfamiliar, like, room or something that I'm sleeping in, I get so afraid of, like, any noise or sound or something, because I'm not used to it. I finally fell asleep, and we were both sleeping, and all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, I sit straight up in bed, just, like, perfectly sitting like I am now, and I screamed. I was, oh my god, there's something over there! My stepsister wakes up super fast. She's like, what? What's over there? And I fall back to sleep. And she wakes me up. She's like, Courtney, what'd you see? What'd you see? So she's like freaking out because we both heard the story.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, nothing.
You guys want to play more Knights of the Old too?
She's like shining her phone all over the room to see what's in the room. She's like, what did you see though? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Go back to sleep. Basically what had happened is I sleep talk and sleep walk
I think I'm way under leveled
when I am not in my own bed in my own comfortable surroundings.
12.
I talk a lot in my sleep. I scream a lot in my sleep.
Please?
I'll get up and go look for someone in my sleep. And I tried to escape a hotel one time in my sleep. I sleepwalk and sleep talk a lot. So I don't know if I actually saw something like subconsciously, but that's kind of like my experience.
You guys playing that Star Wars game on the phones? SWTOR. My scariest paranormal experience.
I can get back to you. Basically, at around March, we...
Killing Cool.
Did you get your silver play button from YouTube? You have more than 100,000 subs.
Yeah, I did.
And I would have expected you to do a video on it. Have a goo.
And I made fun of the shitty YouTube chairs I gave. Why did it say punish Steven on his stream? She sleeps in her sleep. Yeah, I'm too little. That takes the fun out of it. I'm too little. They have incredible card decks. Saved. Plus the mouse is weird in this. Wouldn't... I heard that song in there. Fucking why? FNAF World. Yeah, what the fuck is it then? The entire cast... An RPG will let players control their favorite... an epic animated adventure. Look at the circle it has made. Because now you get these little... Now kids will buy this fucking even more terrible game just because it has those characters, and it's just I don't even have to tell you what it is. Hey, what's
guys,
up?
It's V.
If you have braces, I don't know if I can look at the video. It's not a clean kill. I gotta play a game. Put a little song on. Probably just stop. Okay, dude. Fight me yesterday. 9 hours of Gyri. What was the game they said to play? Yeah, it's still installed. Go. Okay, you get a penis break. Just make some popcorn, dude. Shoot. Okay, go. Sushi. 2 songs. This can use Xbox controllers. That's fucked up. When last we played, we got through all the starting shit. Well, most of her. Entropy here. It had to be John Romero's wife. Oh, we're still in that shit. June 24th, 2014. 9 years ago we played this. For 14 minutes? For 14 hours. Who is Tolstoy? Wow, dude. Okay, so we are a robe. In this game, you were in the ship and you woke up and you didn't know. The robe can security tunneler. Is it flashing? Maybe that's why we didn't play. It's flashing all the way through. Yeah, why'd you do this? Maybe a window capture. Perhaps a less stable version will help. What? Maybe do it winded. That's why we didn't play it, dude. Dude. How about you just stop? If you can't make this perfect, how about you stop? Can we change from the main menu? I bet there's a thing. Flickering lightsaber. Mad flicker black frames, yeah. It is trying to hook into DirectX 9. Only when I did a monitor capture. It never ceases to amaze me how people cannot know what actual components. Someone's got to fucking gatekeep. I love asking for help on the internet. Wow! You don't even know what's in your computer! Well, actually I'm fucking intelligent as shit, so it must suck for you to have to ask questions, and I have all the answers to everything, and I'm not gonna give you one. Dude, I'm a game designer. You think I really wouldn't know? It is. It's 6990. I know what I'm installing in my PC. He fucking defended it. You fucking think I don't know what to... I make... Try streaming in full screen. Can see mouse cursor, but no game. He got negged. I like the idea of negging. Frame buffer effects? Maybe that's the thing. VSync. I bet you don't even know what's in your computer. Shit, I gotta make up how stupid I look to this guy now to try to look cool to this guy now. Fuck. You played me. Let's see what that looks like. And we'll put a mat on that. Yep. Swaktor. Someone rated your appearance low. Yeah, I don't like that it's not showing everyone on my effing list. I want to see it. Cloud save. 29-year-old libertarian class for this RPG. Oh yeah, that looks like it's on Flickr. Oh, is this the start of the fucking game? Don't! What did I click on? Nope, it's still flickering. Nope, it's good. Greeting. Fuck Cumwraith. Yeah, see? June, how did I get Fuel Depot? 24 minutes and this, oh yeah, okay, so is that.
I don't... Oh, maybe that's the time.
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be our
that hearing? Oh yeah, shit, I should go to sleep.
It is indeed curious that I have not seen.
I'm afraid of going into it and they're like, oh yeah, we'll just reconvene in 4 months because of a thing. They put fucking swords into Star Wars, and swords knocking off each other's lightsabers and stuff, instead of just... Isn't using cheats.
This individualism can become such...
Yeah, well, all this quirk. I'm, Bram... What was that guy's name? What are you? Fred Penner, that's his name. Condescend your speech, or else.
Placating answer.
Oh, he's my robe? What you saying, my boo? Plasteel. Why couldn't the Star Wars movie be like this? You finished work. Whoop. Learn about the bench. Upgrade. Oh shit, do it! Nope. I'll put... Nope. You suck. Minor uniform. Good. That's what I thought you said. Ace. This is the second Knights of the Old Republic game. You can tell by the modulations. Okay. Is it moving like this because I have a controller stick plugged in? Turbo lift. There's no chat, you're in a coma, wake up. Streamer does not read chat. Where's that little robe? Energy shield. Oh, you just kill him. Oh, I have some forces. Yeah, this is what it's like in this game. Let's turn down. As soon as you get Force Lightning pretty good, then you just whap them. Install the unofficial content. I think so. Oh, I'm all out of force magic. Shit. They thought this would be okay if you just put fucking swords in a pirate game and denim. Face looks like denim. I was recruited by Steve Urkel in the year 3042. He brought me to Gargamel Bojangles. What are you saying in there? It's jelly beans. Oh, it's still flashing. Shoot. Oh, no, it's not. Is it? A sonic detonator. Way past cool on your ass. Critical strike. Flurry. I don't know. Is there any reason to ever switch these? There's... No. Look at him! A Force Jedi evil magic. Star Pirates too. What's the difference? Don't you just flurry them? Miss. Yashi lands. Do him! I leveled. Damn, I'm fucking good. What's the quick save? Save game, gameplay, is that it? Hey. Run walk. Oh god,
Yeah, let's just stop. Can we have a fire tonight? There's no quick save. In the adventures of. You should have detective vision to see where you can loot in this room. Okay. Do you get experience for opening that? What's that? Aggressive? Oh. Put a Jedi body mod on him. Oh, you should have leveled up, stupid. Level up. Oh, even though I unplugged her. Oh, so maybe that's the unofficial content thing that's showing. It is flickering. Peace. You have a sword? Which is different. It sits on my porch. It looks like shit out. Woe Dao? It says blunt. It says what's between my mouthpiece. Here it is. I want to be a strong Jedi. Saving throws. Essential skills. High charisma. I want to trick people. Wisdom. I want to be able to shoot lightning all the time. Skills. Awareness. Lacking. Threat injury. Yeah, I trick people into... Oh. Stealth. Nope. Oh. I don't know, just one and all. Oh, remaining points, you faggot. Grapple Groomer. What it takes to get up there. Level 9. Push. There's a thing that just cancels a robot's mind in this. Yeah. Wound. Disable droid. Stun droid. I can confuse a robot. I'm fuck Cumwraith. Is there a way to look at what version you're running? Oh. Character skills. Did we even play this or add? Stop! Plasma torch. Vibro blade. Oh, so then you
Turn on Scalcam, you big baby boy, my beautiful son, my baby boy, love you.
Even though you buttered me up nice, I don't feel like it's too much to try to figure out, and my brain hurts. I'll do it later. We'll do all that stuff later. It'll get good later on. Trust me. Stick around. Destroy the console. Yeah, before doing any of the Sonic Imprint.
Sonic Imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids.
You think Troy Baker's in this? Nolan North? Eben Hawk. He went into this recording bathtub and made some holograms, holotapes. Access them. Trace that breach. Check the other exits. Check the airlock. Blow them up! You can blow them up. One spike. Did I have it? Success! The fuel depot. Well, if you paid attention, you would have. Emergencies. Fuel line. Maybe you're missing G3. Yeah, sometimes you can blow something up. Destroy it. I was using that internet. Delito flavored loud. God, you're fucking good. Looking at words and then saying the exact words you saw. Will Wheaties voiced Abraham Lincoln in a Nintendo game. Yeah, was it codenamed Steam? And Alec Baldwin is in it too. And they were Gamergate enemies. How fucking stupid is that? That Gamergate happened and celebrities got in on different sides, and now when they see each other ever, they have to be like, I fucking hate this guy because he disagreed with me about Gamergate. I found a talkative droid.
Yeah. Did you blow it up?
No, I thought about it though.
Yeah, well, watch your back. Droids can't be trusted.
Failed to play a children's board game. Yeah, and he fucking went nuclear and screamed at another like 40-plus-year-old man and fired him over it.
Look, I could have let
you tricked me about the rules, Ken.
And all I get from you is back talk. You know what?
You made me look like an idiot out there.
For all I know, you could have caused all this trouble. So before you start accusing me of...
I'll stay here. No, you stay here. You can help me, Atten. One of my friends wanted to write things in buses in the city I grew up in. I say that so you know it's not Toronto. It's not like one of the greater insignificant cities around. It's like a nothing. He wanted to carve things into the buses about the Bleeding Tree. He wanted to write these stories about the Bleeding Tree, and then kind of just have them as a known thing. So then he would carve into a bus like, do you know the Bleeding Tree? So it's like this secret lore. So they'd be like, damn, what's the Bleeding Tree? Is that like that cult or something? Is that anything of import at all? And then one of the guys was named Alhatton Fitch or Finch or something. He was a scarecrow and he was trying to figure out what the evil was going on. So you could go down that way. We came from here. Oh, is that where you have to go? Morgue? Deep lore. Oh, and now that guy has 2 kids. Recover Ebon Hawk. Galactic mission. Okay, so you'll go into the... You can't even... Is that it? For serious? No, that's just where you clicked. Morgue. What's that? Nice story. What screech tears are? He doesn't know. Son and daughter, once I did a tree thing on a bus proper. On a bus proper? Yeah, and he'd send me some Word documents of them, and he's like, they're coming along good, and I'd read some. I'm like, oh yeah, they're pretty good, and then just send a lot more. I don't know. The dick docs. Cosplay does not equal consent. It just sucks that even when people put up signs that are like, please, this is an event in public, please shower. It sucks that we even have to tell you this, but please try to be clean for this. And then people won't even do that, so like, I don't know how great some signage is. It's not gonna change my core. It might remind me. Nah, I pretty much will never be reminded to clean myself. I'd fuck a cosplay so fast. Just became the thing of gender identity, nothing to care about. What if you went down there? It locks. What if you went down there? Sure is flashing still. Sure is flashing still? I don't even remember what I changed. Graphs. Is it flashing still? You gotta do it from the menu, sucker. Smells awful 100% of the time. Others don't know what to do. Did you say anything to this roommate? You gotta tell him and just say, fucking clean yourself. Hangar bay. Don't I want that? I wish you could skip the start of it. Bonus mission. Medical bay murders. Bonus mission. Paragus. The administration level, down to the mining tunnels. Oh, so why don't you try to find the administration level? Turbo lift to the mining tubbles. So back where you went, unless there's a little secret. Administration level. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's... God, I gotta go poop. Okay, have you ever... yeah, that's where I came from. So that was the right way. Have you ever made tea with turmeric and... okay, I think the stream's done. And, ginger? PAX is surprisingly clean. Yeah, I've... even joking about how disgusting that nerd alley is, it's fine. You don't really smell people. Dressed up as a guy in a hazmat suit. Hanging pomanders. Okay, so you came from here. Perhaps go all the way there. To the mortuary. Turmeric. Unlike every other yeah, I'm curious about other conventions. Just to go and walk around and then just lie down. Buy an anime statue. Nothing.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbo lifts have...
There she is!
Yes? What have you found?
Can you remind me what we were doing? Persuade her.
I do not know.
It worked!
Why did they spare you?
I'm tricky. I wasn't. I'm trained to resist.
Indeed.
Yeah.
A Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time.
Show off your game the same day as
Minecraft?
Minecraft?
Untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
What kind of game? Is it the board games? You seem to know a lot about Jedis, dude.
Perhaps we could discuss it at length.
Yeah, perhaps we could not talk about that right now. Is it still flickering? And is it bad? Do I have to fix it, or can you just blink when it does that? Medical computer.
Still examining. Only one.
Look at her eyes.
It looks could be a Jedi.
The board games? Cool.
But another got.
I like that.
That warning. No.
Skate doesn't know about the good tea. Doesn't know about the 3 seashells. Treat injury. Computer. Not enough computer. You can take your... oh, he's looking... okay. You can take your time to look at it. Okay. You could have... empty. Yeah, I think we've been through here before. Jesus. Kylo Ren. Or is this where we woke up? Oh, isn't there a guy... Kolto tank. Get back in. Do you wish to heal yourself? It's not a back to tank because you'd have to get naked in it. It's... oh yeah, they didn't have it back then. It's different. Okay, so not supposed to... what am I meant to be doing? Docking port. Mining tunnels. But since the thing blew up, you're not supposed to go in there? Prison. Maybe yell at that guy again. Maybe just stop the stream. I like a nice cup of tea while I'm taking it up the ass. Yeah, I want to make more of that tea to make a salvo of it up my ass. Remember what happened to Mass Effect? It was pretty good, and then the next one's like, oh, and then the next one's like, oh. prison. Should have talked to that robot and paid attention to him. Oh, yeah, so there's Mass Effect Andromeda. They know there's a lot of Mass Effect interest that they can monetize, but they don't know what to do and not get made fun of. So they had like some poll that was like, what do you want to see for Mass Effect? Like, really, what do you want to see? Like, specifically, like, what would you want the whole game to be?
Yeah. Did you?
Why would I do that?
Droids can't.
Okay. Look at him again.
Found anything?
Found like what? Guess you gotta talk to that droid. In the medical zone? Was that it? This sucks. You suck. Been addicted to green tea? Okay, if you have it pretty soon after you eat something, does it start bubbling your guts? And it burns you and gives you that indigestion ass shit, and then... Okay. Yeah, you want that. I think you want that, dude. I think you want that, dude. First check this from Fred Penner. Gonna lead the way. Ugh! Confuse the robot! Use magic on him. You fucking idiot. It burns fat. Oh, I'm actually here. Yeah, that's fucked up. Green tea frappuccino. Arizona. Yeah, I had like 3 Arizonas. I should be gaining only health. I don't know what the thing is. I don't know why my stomach is burning. In film school, dudes thought that shit was so good for you. And also, yeah, it's gotta be that, right? That's where you just fucking came from. Also energy drinks, because it said natural health product on, I think, Rockstars or something. Plus, it's got so much mountain shit in it that they're like, it's gotta be good. It's got stuff no one's ever heard of or approved to put in that thing, so it's good. Gorman, and it's got Tarnazent in it, so it's sealed. Guarana. It's got Goiano. It's got Joanna eggs in it.
It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Looks damaged.
Alarmed query. Indeed. Most thoughtful extrapolation. Perhaps it ran up that. It is too bad that there is no way to reach the droid from here. Of course.
What do I need to do?
Pitying answer. Oh, that answer. Only the Paragus administration officer would have
Paragus.
if he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident. Apology. If that were the case, this.
We gotta find him.
You
Oh yeah, there you go.
Warning, Master. I encourage you to return to the
Larger
present
world.
day and wait for retrieval from a vessel that.
I'm gonna find those miners, and you're gonna help me.
Very well, Master.
The game gets good once you get out of this shit.
That I can do. You see, the airlock is.
What's the code?
Oh.
I'll be the judge.
Explanation. Master, the consul, musing. In the last days of his life, the conjecture. I suspect one.
He voice locked it.
Condescending explanation. Oh yes, Master. The code.
Then how do I do it? You're trapped.
Of course.
What's that body there? Screams? Sonic sensor. I tricked him.
Irritated objection. Master, a recitation. There.
I tricked him! Okay, so now I have the light side points. I should threaten him. Now I have a voice print to open up a door. Is it? But I have a voice print to open the door. Is it? Oh, is that it? This is the worst fucking game I've ever seen. This game does not get good after this. So. What's that? Use it. Yeah, there you go. You were able to trick the HK into playing the code. Now that you have the code, it should be easy to open the airlock. Oh, you have to spacewalk. Just like in Mass Effect. Let's walk all the way back there. Airlock. Just keep going. If 30-year-old virgin's a wizard, 50-year-old virgin a lich. Yeah, they get those. Oh, why you fucking airlock me? You suck. Liches always look the same in every game. They're a tapering candle with a dress on that's got fluted endings. Fuck. Is this it? Docking port. Mining tunnels. Let's try it. No. Oh, I don't know about that. Is it? Get some Cheerios. Is this it? I have the thing. Oh yeah, that's not it. I fucking don't know. Oh. Wow. Is it that? Do you guys fucking know where to go? Fuel debit. Maybe that updated robe says. Hangar bay. Yeah, that's not. You need a spacewalk. In the dormitory. Thought it was some place here. Morgue. Oh, you fucking. I want to piss myself. It's got to be up at that top level. Medical, yeah, that's all just shit. I like that guy's watermelon eating strategy. You make 4 quadrants, you dig a tunnel beneath them, you put marshmallows in there and peanut butter, and also start excavating a bit. Yeah, that was alright. Peace. I like the part of the game where you fuck people's lives up and they're like, can you help me? I just need you to like watch, and then you just use your magic to crush his head. You sure it's not right there? You sure it's not right there? Oh yeah, but there's a thing there. Fucking my ass! Is this it? Turbo lift to a mining tunnel? You want some more? It wasn't this?
probably gonna cut my ass.
Greeting.
How can I get? Yeah.
You need to open the airlock and use the construction scaffolding on the exterior of the asteroid to make your way to the dormitory section. Of course, for that, you would need to unlock the maintenance console, and without the maintenance officer...
Okay, the maintenance console. Where's that maintenance? You fucking scorn. Is it that one way the fuck? Is not at this? Nothing. Droid control. Okay, so you have to run all the. This is some MMO ass shit. Warcraft is older than this game. And fuck so. World of Warcraft. Yeah, well, fuck aliens makes the game deep. Yeah. Okay, so you have to go to a console and then holler this guy's voice into it. Yo, can you shite me a ride? I'll shite your cab there. I can't fuck the aliens I wanna fuck. Yeah, fuck this company. Notifications blister was down here, wasn't it? Security room. Could be it. Because they probably had you talk to them. Because that's a story. I hear World of Warcraft's really fun and good. Yo, F that. Wow, F that. That's gnarly. Okay, security desk. It might not be it, because I thought there was a different one that's a... yeah, there you go.
Good morning, bro. I hope your asshole is ready for some sick Jedi shit.
Yeah, it's prepared. I'm bracing. Sonic sensor. Yeah, so did that do it, or? Maintenance.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locked. As added insurance, I tied the I doubt Corda or whoever's responsible.
Okay, so that's something you have to actually...
As added insurance,
for the holding door.
Switch into the circuit to the holding cell door.
If all the droids are shut down, yeah, kill all the enemies to retreat. Security
secured the stealth. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. Is this thing then?
Is this thing on? Do you have to be wearing a computer belt at that terminal to do it? I just want to make sure there's nothing down there. Is there anything about her? Lookout world. It's not this? Asin? Good. Comm system. Fucking. Check them logs. Access comms. There's no reason to do it. Try to access dormitories. Fucking shoot. Do I really have to be wearing a computer belt to do it? Safety harness. Did I give it? No. Where's that robe, dude? Fuck me yesterday. Well, Punish Steven was there. Yeah, same as these. It's not down here. Suck. Guess we're done then. Where do you... That robot got hurt. Nice basketball pants. First dungeon area of the game. We do all this shit? No? Oh, yeah, I did all that. Stupid goggles. I'm your master. Oh, it just goes black. Good. I'm looking up how to do it. Interlude. Oh, and then he fucking played it. Yeah. Okay. Please don't try to do any quirk. Where is it? Now we just enter that voice code in the computer. That's what I want to know where it is! You garn. Maintenance control, voice sprint. Voice sprint. There are hundreds of people watching this right now. Sucks. It sucks. Tries to kill you, has a voice recorder. A room across from where the droid guy is. And the third place, almost in the glass incubator right before you get in the big rooms. That many? So what, down here? Batman. Welcome to the International Hall of Paint. This is before mouse rollies were a thing. Remember when mice had balls in them? It's fucked up. Zap Minigan says this is the best. Listen to him! Oh yeah, there's a... good. That's not it at all, is it? No, I didn't... Zap Minigan says you better find that shit. You're a fucking Choda. You better get me some expensive crackers to put on this spread to make up for it, you fuck.
Emergency lockdown. Emergency lockdown.
Or there's gonna be one robot that's still alive. Playing games with trackballs. I played Dota with it. Nothing. And it's not in this fucking computer? They said one's also across from that robot. Okay. Main security office? No, fucking. Sometimes when you look at a room, it's like, you just saw a thing in that room, do you want to blow it up? This isn't a thing?
You're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me...
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores...
Well,
binary decay.
It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation you better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can...
Sir, these droids aren't combat models.
Are you blind? So I want you to find out how these droids are... In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic...
You got all that?
Yes, sir.
Idiot. Stupid idiot.
I installed... I doubt whoever's...
Okay, this time paid...
installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level.
Oh, yeah,
just in case someone locks me out of the administration. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. I doubt Corda or any of his men, whoever's responsible, won't be able... And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the three idiots were grouped so close to the charge it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast...
You got that?
Is this the... Then... What?
Where's that thing about wearing a safety belt?
Generator inside one of the foot... Oh, if any more droids start mouth...
Oh yeah, I gotcha. I guess I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump into space if I fucking can't unlock this thing. Oh, putting a rig together. What'd you get? I bet you're not even a pro. You don't even know the parts in your own computer. Bet you're not even a game developer, are you? Exactly. I nailed your ass on a Knights of the Old Republic 2 forum. Okay. Fucking... They say it's across the hallway from this thing. It's just weird knowing there's gonna be a fucking screech and end in this stream as fast as I can when I see it's not there. Can't wait to do something to myself. Droid control. It's not that. It's not that. Droid maintenance. Yeah. Is it not that? Is it anything in here? This is just a dicky around. And this is not it either? Is it like a thing on the wall? It's not. It's not this. That's a little workbench. He said it's across the way from the fucking thing. He already destroyed the console. Oh, that was it? What do you do? Then how do you do it if you're allowed to fucking blow that up? There's only one way to open this, and it's this thing. You need the fucking... It was like the first thing I did as soon as I started playing this game. What? Then what? No, we're done. I hope you had a wonderful time. Fucking shit. Would you like to blow up the console? Yeah, sure. You needed that console.